I grew at a rate that's too quick for my knees or my bones and stuff. So it was very painful to run.
But it just made me like think this kid needs to be on the podcast.
I don't understand the concept of being in a room with a random person you don't know and then having a shower with them. Like
What?
If I'm not willing to convert, you guys have to take me out.
Name one thing from Egypt that's not the pyramids. Morocco's right here. Egypt is right here.
It's higher.
Has anybody on this side of the room ever, you know what I mean? I ain't get buns.
I value like a virgin woman, right? I'll put that out there. I don't want a woman that already has somebody there before me. She's already experienced it, and I'm not her first. Egypt is one of the safest places, unlike Morocco.
Yo, welcome back to Shy of Manhood, episode 6, and we're here. Juan, Chris, myself, Tony, P, whatever you want to call me.
Today we got two guests, Mo and Mo J, and we're going to be interviewing Mo J about growing up in Egypt, living life with Islam. Yeah.
What's up, guys? My name is Juan.
Mo.
Good to meet y'all.
Mo? How you doing?
All right, what's up?
And I'm Tony.
All right, so why don't you guys start and tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Mohammed. I'm born and raised in Alexandria, Egypt. I grew up playing soccer, grew up in the business world. I have a lot of experience in the business world from my pop side. I came here at a young age, so I faced a lot of diversity, you know, being an Arab in the United States. So that taught me a lot, helped me grow my character, whether it's being Arab in this country or Muslim also in this country. So, yeah.
That's dope.
What's up? My name is also Mo. We got double Mo in this building. So I'm Moroccan. I was born here, though. My parents are from Morocco. A little bit about me. I'm a college student. I run track, you know, with my boy Chris right here. So, you know, that's what we doing. We're just living. That's all.
So my question for you guys was, you guys do fragrances, right?
I do, yeah.
You do
Yeah.
fragrances. Okay. So my question to you, you make them or it's just like a hobby, you buy them?
So as of right now, in the future, right, I want to start my own company. But as of right now, I started as sampling, right? So I bought some oils from Saudi and Egypt because I know some companies out there have some connections. So I bought small samples, and then I started passing it out to some people, selling a couple, see how well it worked, and I sold out within the first month. So, but my aspiration is to have a big company. So if I'm gonna start, I'm gonna start right. So I'm waiting for me to graduate, so I have the funds to have the right bottle, do the right marketing, and reach the right people.
Okay. Do you want to link yourself? Do you have like an Instagram? Maybe
Right
a
now
website?
I don't, but what I'm thinking is to name it Aroma Finest Fragrance.
Okay. Bet. That's really cool. How about you?
What, about fragrance?
Yeah. Are you into fragrances or what? Do you have any hobbies or anything
No,
like
I
that?
just get my fragrances from this guy.
Okay.
My main hobbies right now is just the gym, school. That's my main focus. You know, I had a clothing brand at one point. I put it out on TikTok for a little bit, but I just stepped away from that. My passion for that just faded away. So
It was nice, though. I don't know why you stopped. I'm not.
Bro, I told him I'd
we might
promote
get
it for
back
him
into
too.
it.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
It
he
was
showed
like
me.
nice sweaters and
Yeah,
everything.
I said I'd promote it for you. And then you never
always
gave me
link it,
nothing.
yeah.
I picked the athlete life. I stick to track. You know, that's my main focus right now. I want to enjoy my experience with that, and then probably hop back on that in the future.
What kind of pieces was
I
you
was
making?
making like hand knitted sweaters.
All right,
So I
bet.
would like source them from China and then send them my designs, and then they would just send me like bulk orders, and I gave them to my friends and family.
Right. I mean, my shit's a little low right now myself,
yeah?
but I'm
What you
trying to start up. I'm trying to like a small streetwear brand.
That's fine.
Yeah. President P.
Okay.
I'm not really anywhere right now. I just got a couple samples made.
Yeah.
Gave, like you said, family, friends. I promoted a little bit.
Yeah.
Still don't got a website. So I actually just came up with an idea on how I'm going to start selling anyway. I'm just thinking listing everything on Depop. And until I start to gain the traction and the funds to keep up with a website, that's when I'll start sitting there taking orders and shit like that.
Are you in it by yourself?
What you mean?
Like, are you doing everything by yourself? Like, or do you got a team behind you?
Yeah, I'm by myself.
Yeah, that's
The
the
only-
hardest part. That's
yeah.
why. That's the main reason I stopped.
Yeah.
I found myself like I burnt out because I was trying to do the marketing. I was doing the sourcing. Like, so it was too much to handle by myself. Like, I didn't have someone to really rely on for the marketing part while I'm talking to manufacturers. So it It was difficult.
Yeah, everything I'm doing is just off the dome. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's just a learning process.
That's how you start. You know, you learn and then you figure it out.
Right.
That's why it's nice though to have a group of friends too. Because we just met like not too long ago, a couple years, but he started a clothing brand before. If I was there at that time, we would have taken off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Having a good
Hell
group of
yeah.
friends, they help you.
Nah,
Like,
that's
most
good,
of you-
Joe.
bring
That's
it up.
actually a topic that we had, or a conversation we had last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just surround yourself with the right people, the right mindset, and not in a negative way, but you end up starting to feed off their energy to push you forward. And everybody's just giving that same energy back.
You are who you around with.
Exactly, bro. And you know, networking is good. Who knows? Maybe somebody can, you know, invest in you. You know, maybe if you need material, or you need somebody to do the designing for you, they can, you know, invest in you, do some freelance work. You know, you get your brand going up. But
Anyone watching, you know, any manufacturers, promos, like influencers, all that.
yes,
Hit us
We're
up.
trying to get on already.
Well, what's your shit?
My brand name was Motion Without Emotion.
Right.
And then I sized it and I put it.
I like the name. Yeah, the name was
Yeah, it
tough.
was a little catchy, and I was in my bag at that time.
But you got your heart broken at that time?
We don't talk about it. But yeah.
No, that's good
But
though.
yeah, just to go off of what you said, networking is like, it's huge. I feel like, because I don't know if I mentioned I'm a soccer player, right?
yeah.
And I had some time where I played in Egypt for some years, and right now I'm also at Jefferson playing soccer. And I just feel like networking could be that step to get you professional, or that step to get you the job that you want. You know, a degree is good, but if you don't have the connections, right, to get you where you want to be, sometimes it might be difficult. So be smart with who you talk to, and always try to have good connections.
100%. Yeah.
I agree.
That's what we try to tell you sometimes. You gotta be smart with who you talk to.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he says.
Well,
Like what?
I think you know what we need to do. I think we need to go to networking events, because they're all posted on Instagram. You can look them up on
We
Google
get a lot
as well.
through school.
I mean, there probably is in my school, but I don't look.
And it's not even that. Like something we do sometimes is something as simple as going where the rich people would go, or like the successful people would go. Right?
Yes.
They're not gonna go out to the bar at night, right? You could go out. Sometimes we don't go out to bars. Just put that out there. But
You don't drink at all, right?
we don't drink. Yeah. We don't drink. We
Okay.
don't party.
I don't either. I don't
Yeah.
drink. I don't smoke.
So some mornings, what we do is we get up for a run, 6 a.m. We pray in the morning, because Muslims, we pray 5 times a day. One of them is in the morning, right? We get up, we pray, we have our nice breakfast, then we go out for a run, and then we hit like a cafe. You know, we see some people doing their work. We talk, small conversation with some people, ask them what they do. You know, you get ideas from other people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you might run into. You get a connection here, there, and it takes off from there, you know?
I feel what he's saying, because that's what happened to us at our job. We met another influencer, and he was just spitting game the whole time, teaching us what to do and how to grow our podcast. You know, as a group type of deal. What's the name? But no, you're right. You're right. Networking is where it's at. You know, and you can go to places. Well, I should say, where you go determines on the people you find.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're going to places like parties and stuff, you're going to the only link you're probably going to make is maybe a photographer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's usually what people do. Photography and videography, they'll be at the parties. You go to like, let's just say maybe, I don't know, like a racetrack or something like that. You might find somebody selling their brand.
Right.
You might find somebody selling their brand to their cars. Of course, photography, videography, that's always going to be around. You know, it's a good spot.
Quick story. We went out one day in Washington, D.C., right?
Yeah.
We was out with a group of friends, and we like to talk to people. Right? We like to talk to people. So we were just walking, and we seen some yachts parked up.
That's a good story, yeah.
So we just seen some yachts. So this guy was having a good time. We walked by once. We're like, yo, let's try to get on there. Why not? Let's try to talk to him and get on the yacht. So at first we're like, no, just, you know, let us do our thing. He's having his nice time. But then we ended up just going up, talking to him. We started vibing out with him. He's like, yo, hop on the yacht. We'll go for a ride. We went for a ride.
We didn't even
ask. He just seen us like vibing out and stuff, right? We hopped on the yacht. We later found out he was a lawyer. And he's making like money.
Yeah,
you know, he invited us over to his, like, he has like this nice ass crib. We didn't go, but it's a connection we got. You know, we got his number.
Oh yeah, bro.
Damn, That reminds me, my parents told me a story like that. They went to Florida. Some crazy rich dude, like took my parents and like their friend group. They were all like on vacation, just out to dinner. Then he invited them back to the house, and they were like, maybe not, because they didn't know what to think. But you know, my parents are older too. They don't need a connection like that. Also,
People be getting nervous.
but like, yeah, it is a little scary too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know your limit.
It's a stranger at the end of the day. You know, you just gotta be friendly with them.
It's all about you got to get out your comfort zone though.
Right.
Yeah,
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Mhm.
Like this is our first time doing a podcast.
It is our
and
first time.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is it your first time?
Yeah.
I know you've been wanting to.
I've been wanting to do a podcast myself, like open my own
Yeah.
podcast.
That's why I'm so glad like you invited us over because like we took initiative and we like stepped out our comfort zone to get this done. So I appreciate you for having us.
It's
tough being on
definitely
camera
a
sometimes.
process for us too. We're still learning to this day on how to do
We
shit.
learned it together. That's
Yeah.
what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got any other questions?
Well, I have something to bring up. So, because we kind of passed it a little bit already, though. But I met Mo in this Mo. E.
Mo-Egypt, you could say that. From
Okay.
Egypt.
Mo-Egypt.
I'm from
Mo-Egypt.
Egypt. He's from Morocco. So
All right. Egypt and
Were you born
Morocco.
there?
No, I was
Oh, okay.
What
Um,
about?
huh?
My bad. You go first.
So I met Mo-Egypt in English class, right? No, not English, writing. One day you were talking about something, which I'll ask you about after. But it just made me like think this kid needs to be on the podcast because we were setting it up, and I was like, I didn't know you at the time, so I was like, I called him before he left the building. I was like, yo, I got to get you on my podcast one day. And
I'm
then
glad, I'm glad we made it happen.
Yeah.
It's been what, 2 years?
yeah, I
or
think so.
a year?
2
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
And then I knew Mo just from running track.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
But then my other question was, so you told like a crazy story about growing up in Egypt. Like you saw something happen. I don't know if it was like somebody got stabbed or something like that, or something like that. If you feel comfortable sharing it.
Yeah, so I grew up in Egypt. Mind you, Egypt is not a bad place. It's very safe. Especially now, there's a lot of tourists that go. It's a very safe area. But I didn't grow up privileged. I grew up in a very, like, in poverty, right? Before my pops made everything happen, right, for us. And I thank God for that. So I grew up in an area in 2012, 2011, to be exact, was the time where there was a revolution going on in Egypt, right? We're overthrowing our president. So in schools, you know, we were having protests as little kids. I was what, like 7 years old, 8 years old at that time. And just everything was just going bad. Everything was bad. And I seen a lot growing up. So that also helped me like develop my character at a young age. I didn't tell my parents what was going on. I just kept that all to myself.
Yeah.
I might share some more stories later. I'll share some more stories later.
But it made you who you are today.
Yeah.
I feel you.
How
I feel you.
old was you when you ended up over here?
So I was born in Egypt, and then I came in when I was 3 months old, and then I went back when I was 5. Lived there for a couple years. Came back in 2012 when the revolution happened, and as of right now, I just go back in the summer. But I went back after my high school senior year. Actually, I got Player of the Year in All-State of Pennsylvania for soccer, and that earned me like a lot of hype in Egypt, in the Egypt world, and the soccer world over there. So I went back and I played for a year, and right now I'm at Jefferson to get my education, but I'm hoping to pursue professional soccer again.
Out there or just in general?
In general, but I have a lot of connections, you know, to go off that point, connections. So I have a lot of connections in Egypt.
Right.
That's dope. That's
Can
dope.
we pause real quick. Is there a heater, bro? Like it's cold as
I know it is. This is just me personally, right? I want to hear more about this track, right? Because I used to do track.
Oh,
Right?
dude, hold on. Before you start talking,
Okay,
this kid
okay.
was fast as hell,
Bro.
and then he got fat.
No,
He could long jump further than me when we were younger.
Damn.
Like,
bro.
Come on, bro.
Let me tell you.
We gotta get
What did
back
you
into
run?
it.
Huh?
What did you run?
I ran everything, bro. I did 4, 100, 200. I did the relays, long jump, jav, disc, shot, and that was it.
But that was some of those were in high school somewhere.
Some of them, I didn't do long jump in high school.
High
I
school-
was
in
like,
high school, you
I don't
couldn't
feel
run.
like doing that. I was like, I'm not doing that. So we're gonna start from like middle school, right? Middle school is like highlight year. What's it called? I don't think I got second place for 2 years. I got first place all 2 years.
Okay.
And then high school started, and I was like, this is like a reality check. I'm
Yeah.
versing kids that are like actually good now,
Yeah.
right? So what's the name? My first race, it was winter. It was winter track, right? So I couldn't do my favorite. I couldn't do the 100. I had to do the 50 or the 55, right? That was my worst thing ever. So I did the 50 and totally failed it, right? Because my start is not the best, but I'm really good at that, like that last stretch. So my 100, that's why I would always
That
cook.
top speed,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And same with the 200. I was always good at like that last stretch, right? Same with the 400.
Yep.
But winter track, 200 meter track. So you can't really do much on that.
Sorry.
What's the name? Yeah. So then javelin's more of a spring sport. Discus, no, we didn't do discus. Shot put, that was like my main thing.
Bro.
I was just record every time. And then in high school, mind you, I'm probably, at that time, I was like 200 pounds and still running 200 pounds, 5'6", versus kids that are like 350, close to like 6'2".
6'6" skinny people.
You know what I'm talking about.
Dropping 46.
Yeah, so, versus a freaking Viking versus this small guy, I gotta like really, put some extra work in. So hitting up the gym, trying to get stronger, and really focusing on my technique. Eventually, I got a little bit heavier, right? And then I ran that 50 again. That's what messed up my running technique, which made me pull my hamstring, right? So that pull devastated me, bro. So yeah, I pulled my hamstring at 200 pounds, trying to push myself like the kids that were like 160, about my same height, give or take, maybe 6'1", 6'2" at the maximum. So once that happened, I had to like stop track for a little bit to do recovery, right? But I could still do my field events. So discus and shot, I ended up getting really good because I stopped running for a bit. And then I was like, during my PT, I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm chilling. Like, I feel good. I feel 100%.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it. Like my motivation was there, but I just wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have done that because I pulled it again during another 55. So I totally screwed it up, and low key it got in my head, bro. It got me so scared because the pain, dude, it's no other, bro. So yeah, I just stopped doing that, and then I started to excel more in my field events. I eventually stopped javelin around like, I want to say senior year, because it wasn't really my thing. I wasn't really messing with it, but I don't know. I want to hear more about y'all two. Yeah. Because what's the name? Low key, I did think about getting back in the track. Like if I really,
you should do it, bro. You should do it.
I know.
Did you run in college at all or no?
No, I didn't do it in college because I was like, let me see if I could just focus on my education, because I want to be a state trooper after my when I get my bachelor's, and then I want to basically reinvest that money into real estate, right? I also have me and my dad have a business that we're trying to invest into. What's the name?
What's the business?
It's J&J Firearms, and we do firearms training, and we try to help people. I think I talked about this before, but J&J Firearms, we try to help people learn more about guns so we can stop people doing stupid things with guns.
Bullshit. There's too much bullshit going on.
Yeah, exactly. When you have something that requires a lot of responsibility with, you need to have that knowledge on how to be safe with it. Like a driver, you can't drive recklessly. Obviously you'll get pulled over, and you need to go through school to actually get that certification, right? So same thing with guns. It's a big thing. It's a dangerous thing. You got to learn
Something
how to do
I always
it.
worried is like the same thing with a driver's license. You need to drive a test. You need to pass the test to get your license. Yeah. Aren't they do that to for your carry-on license? Like
all you got to do for a carry, you just go fill out the paper and
then
not really.
That's the thing though.
It's just background checks.
If we're talking concealed carry, that's a 6-month process. Like it takes you a long time because you have to go through background checks.
That's not true. I just got mine in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah. We from Philly.
Oh, we're from Jersey.
I was gonna say, over here 6 months minimum. Over here 6 months.
They pass it out like it's candy, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
You just went to the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
Office. You filled out the paper. You took your picture. Boom. You just wait 2 weeks and.
That's crazy. A 2-week process. 2 weeks, I'm gonna just be going to Philly, bro.
And they said the max is 45. So worst comes to worst is 45 days, but you still get it at the end of the day. As long as your record is clear, of course.
Yeah. But we try to train people. My hope is that people, like all the school shootings and stuff like that, like I want to train parents. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a program called the Eddie Eagle program where you teach your kids that are like age 5 and up, right? So I want to teach parents so they can teach their kids how to be safe with them. Because there's been situations where like, check out this cool gun my dad has. Bow. You know, like I don't want that to happen to anybody, you know? So, you know, it'd be nice to train people. But back to track, right? Back to track. Yeah, man, it just got in my head and I'm thinking about doing it again, but I gotta strengthen this and I've gotta drop down. So I actually gained, I dropped down from 200 to 160 and I'm back up at 190. I did that on purpose though, because I lost all my muscle tone. So I was like, I gotta get big so I can work off of something, right? But I'm thinking about getting back down to like 160, maybe joining track the last 2 years.
Go for it, bro. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah. What do you guys run? I might compete with y'all.
Well,
I don't run.
You don't run?
You know I don't run.
You just do
I
jazz?
just started javelin, yeah.
What do you do?
I like long jumping.
Yeah.
I run the 1 and the 2, and I get forced in the 4x4. I don't like doing that.
4x4
That's just the worst. Oh my god.
That shit was fun in high school, though.
I hate the 4, man.
Yeah. It's better when it's like people hyping you up, but like after you finish that race, that last 50 meters,
It hurts.
bro, no one come near me, bro.
That's why I don't run, bro. That's
Tell them
why
your
I don't
numbers,
run.
though. Your numbers for the
I
time.
got sub 11 in the 1. So.
That's better than me.
I'm trying to get to the low 10s. I ran 10.8.
I'm 1 second off from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those seconds, man, those milliseconds.
Well, my
They
track
count.
story, I never ran in high school. I played soccer my high school career, like all 4 years. And then like for me, I just loved running. I loved running on the pitch, you know, just running from goal line to goal line. So,
I feel you.
You know, when I got to college, I saw the track team. I was like, let me give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
So then I picked it up, and then I found out there's level sitters.
Yes.
You go with that first meet.
Hopefully we see you on the Moroccan national team, though.
But like seeing, like I was always fast as a kid, and then joining track, I saw there's really actually level sitters. So that like actually motivated me and pushed me further to like, you know, focus on my training, attend practice, and like actually come back and take track seriously. So that's what I did. So I started. I'm going into my 3rd season. I did 2 years already. You know, thank God I broke sub 11. I'm gonna move on from there.
Heck yeah, bro. I got another question for y'all, right? So both of you guys do sports. What would you say is your highlight moment or glory moment, right? I'm talking like moment that is undescribable, right? Explain it to the people.
Let me think for a second.
I got you.
For me, like the best part about sports is traveling. Like traveling with your team, like you got a nice ass buzz. If y'all fly out. Like just being in the airport with Manhood Fest. That's what it's about, bro. That Manhood Fest. Like everyone just looking at you like, damn, who are these people? Yeah,
I know that.
like I just let like aura no bullshit. But I just love that about sports. You know, just being out there. You know, enjoying your time with your friends. The nights at the hotels. You know.
How about grabbing quesadillas at Mo's restaurant?
Oh man, no man.
That boy left before his race.
Yeah.
Went to
my
diner.
place. I made him some because we have a restaurant, so I cooked him some food and he ate.
And then he went back and raced.
He went back to race.
I told my coach, he looked at me with disappointment. He was like, "What the hell
shit was
are you
mad
doing?"
funny.
You tell him about the waffle too?
Yeah,
The waffle.
I
You got double meal, right?
All this sugar, all this honey,
Oh my
Bro,
god.
ice cream, everything.
He was napping after the race.
You still won the race, though, right?
Yeah, I
You still won the race.
Yo, that's
crazy,
funny,
It's
bro.
not about the food, bro. It's about the person.
He was still cooking.
He was. But I'll say my moment was, I already mentioned it, but winning All-State and going up on that podium in front of my parents and stuff. When I came here young, I always had a passion for soccer, right? But I wasn't that good. I'm gonna just keep it up.
I feel you.
And it wasn't even because of like my talent. At that time, when I came 2012, like I said, 2013, I had Oscar Slaughters. I think that's how you pronounce it, right?
I had them both.
So I grew at a rate that's too quick for my knees or my bones and stuff. So it was very painful to run. But after a year or two, I was able to make the A team. I played for Penn Fusion. They're a nice club. If you know about soccer, They were established in 2009, but they have a big name now in the soccer world. So I went from the C team to the A team in 1 year. That boosted my confidence a lot, and then from there it just from the C team to the A team,
Oh my god!
and then it just
You're
took
insane.
off. It just took off from there, and then playing in high school, going in, my mindset was always to try to be the best at what I do. So if you're gonna go in, you're gonna be dedicated. And what was different is, like I said, I don't party. So all of high school, I wasn't getting invited to these hangouts and these parties and people drinking. So I took that to my advantage. I'm like, all right, if you're partying and drinking, I'm gonna be at the gym. My parents, they would drop me off. I wasn't driving at the time. They would drop me off right at practice time. Say I finish at 8 or 9 o'clock. I'll be at the field till 11. So my parents coming to pick me up, put in that extra work.
Like
and then
classic movie right there.
No, it really happened though. And then I would just document everything. I like documenting myself and recording videos. But I'm not the best at editing, so that's why I don't release videos. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel you.
And then senior year is when it all paid off. I was captain on my team. I had in 15 games, I had 16 goals and 10 assists. I was on the newspapers, and that's when it really started taking off. And that's when I started to make the dream come true. I'm not there yet. I want to be at the professional level, but it's a work in progress.
Oh yeah. You got any
Gotta
good
keep
ones?
working. But I wish I had that mentality when I was going into high school, because I didn't pick it up until like halfway through junior year of high school. Because now I have it, and now I'm like, nah, there's no way.
Do you have any moments, bro? You can say high school, middle school, whatever you want. College. Yeah.
All right, well, I think everybody here knows that I dance, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that came from playing football in high school. Like when I was, I guess, sophomore, I didn't really hang out with any of the white kids at my school. Because also, like you said, you didn't party. I didn't get invited to parties. I didn't care to party.
Right.
I wanted to get invited though. Like that's again, I wanted to have that mindset that you had. I didn't. Where was I going?
We're talking about the dancing.
So every game day, right? You're putting music on. But since we're from Jersey, we're playing Jersey Club, and I'm just always watching. I never really danced much, and then I started to.
Picking it up.
Yeah, but I wasn't good. I didn't get good until I started doing the TikTok. Okay. So like I knew everybody thought I was goofy.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I seen you dance was we had that class together, right?
Yeah.
And after that semester, I seen you pop up on my For You page. I'm like, hold up. I did not know this about
White
him.
boy got some moves.
On Instagram?
Yeah. I think it was Instagram. Yeah.
No, shake the
That caught
hips,
me by
huh?
surprise, bro. Because you were in the middle of a big ass crowd, and you was just getting lit.
Oh, it was
Oh, I saw that.
what do you call it? The white kid comes to the cookout or something.
Yeah.
That was good.
That shit was funny. Yo, I sat in class editing that dong for an hour. I was like, yo, this is gonna work.
Yeah.
And then somebody posted me some like,
You got reposted.
no, he posted me before I even made the video.
Okay.
So I took his video.
Edit?
Yeah, and it said MLK died for this chat. And I put it on the cover.
That was funny.
That is funny though. I'll keep it short. What's my glory moment? It's mostly just when you're running that 100-meter and you like right at that midway point and you hear everybody cheering you on. Everything just goes, slow, just slow. You hear everybody yelling, and
Straight at the movie.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, that's the best feeling ever. I get addicted to that.
Are you hulking
right
someone
there.
down on the 4x4? Everyone cheering, get his ass, catch him.
I like. You ever had that moment?
Loudest, I hated that
Somebody's like in front of you and you pass them.
Yeah,
Dude, that's a good one too.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's a good one too. Yo, for real. How about you, Pedro? Do you have anything you would like to that is equal to that?
Yeah, I'll be sitting at home watching TV.
Oh, that's fine. That's what
no idea.
You gotta tell us your hobbies though. What are you into?
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
This is one.
Are you into
For-
music?
This is a hobby.
Yeah, music.
Yeah, you
I
look
don't
like a
make
musician.
music, but I like music. I listen to music. Yeah.
Like you give me like producer vibes, like in the DJ booth.
For real.
If anybody making music,
Come on,
it's
freestyle right
him
now.
out
Let's
there.
hear it. Come on.
No, I don't.
Maybe you got a hidden talent.
Nah, it won't hurt. It's like I wouldn't say it's a dream for me to reach to be a musician, but like if somehow in my path that comes along, like that's cool. I don't mind it. You know what I mean?
Try it out.
But passion, I would say, I guess it would be fashion. Like I'm not into like, oh, I gotta wear designer this, whatever. I don't know all the terms. I don't know it's just I see a fit in a store. I put
like
that
it?
shit together. Yeah. So I don't know. That's really it. And then movies, me and him talk about movies all the damn time. This dude behind the cameras too, movies and TV shows all the damn time. That's just what I grew up doing. Like everybody else was on the game doing sports like y'all. And I sat home. I mean, I played outside. Like I did, but I was mostly at home just watching TVs. Like that's TV and movies.
Yeah.
and most of it is superhero movies, action, and like mafia and gang movies, you know, shit like that. But I like to not watch those things and be like, oh yeah, that shit badass. Like, yes, it is, but it's also like everything that you watch, whether it's the most fictional shit that you could ever think of.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always a lesson to learn in everything. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at movies. And people listen to music and watch movies and TV shows and get influenced to do shit. I sit there and I'm like, I watch something, I'll keep that on the screen. That's cool. You could keep that shit there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But my glory moment, I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you.
You don't got one right now. It'll come.
It'll be when you get your first 1 million views on this podcast.
Facts.
Or like
Right.
explore your passion. Like you say you love movies, you love TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Become a movie writer. You know.
I wouldn't mind doing that either. But it's also another thing, like I said, with music. Like, it wouldn't be something that I'm a go for it.
Yeah.
But like, if one day I'm like, bro, I'm bored as fuck. I don't want to watch something. You know what? I want to write. Cool. I'll write. I actually got told before I stopped writing, but back when I was in school, I wrote a couple things a couple times when it came down to like short stories, and then like my ADHD didn't let me finish them, so like they kind of just fucking gone. I don't know where they're at, but I always got told that I was highly descriptive in what I would write, and it was good. Couple times, well, one time, not a couple. One time, I actually wrote something. I knew my dumb ass shouldn't have wrote it, but it was the assignment was to personify an inanimate object. Everybody, I don't know what the fuck they was doing, but I was sitting there and I'm like, I thought I was that cool edgy kid at the time, drawing fucking pentagrams or fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was cool, emo kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. So I'm like, and I was into knives. I mean, I still am, but I'm like
cutting knives.
pocket
Yeah.
knives. Yeah.
You got like
I got
swords
one.
and stuff?
No, I don't got that. I would like to have.
Because I went to the gun show the other day and they had all these like swords and knives, and different things. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like
So-
some medieval sorts.
Yeah, they had some crazy.
Bro, I would love a fucking. This should be expensive. But like a real, not printed, not in laser engraved, like a real Damascus knife. Just to carry that shit all day, every day. Nah, it's just, bro.
You got coming after you, bro.
Nah, no, it's for it's a tool.
sword?
It's a tool.
You can put it on. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a sword. You can put that on a wall.
What?
Be a wall piece, like a Damascus sword. You know they make these. They make these from weddings. They make them for engagements. They do they make swords. You can get
Yeah, we'll get you
a
one
whole
for your
Damascus
wedding.
sword, bro.
Yo, that'd be fire,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
A
You can
wedding
fully
sword.
design it. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fucking hard.
Bro, you can get one from your favorite show or movie. You know what I'm
I
saying?
used to watch Forged in Fire. The
Yes,
one,
I used to watch
the
that too.
fucking, well, that shit was, they was forging and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, but where was we going? Where the hell was we at?
Your glory moment. But now we talking about swords.
Glory moment. And then you had said something.
I was just saying like traveling with the team.
No,
it's about
towards
writing.
me.
You told him
Oh, writing. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You was getting to your story about in class.
So I got reported to
It's
the
the
school,
ADHD.
the assistant principal, because I wrote a story personifying a knife, and I might have wrote like maybe
Thought you were about
3
to kill everybody.
sentences. I can't even be mad at it because it was around the time like, bro, it was like every week some crazy shit happened in the school, so I wasn't even mad. It was reasonable because what the fuck was I writing that bullshit for? I couldn't tell you word for word what I wrote, but basically it was just like the I was speaking in the point of view of the knife, of him being or it being used to stab somebody. And apparently that shit was way too descriptive. So
They got you in trouble.
Blood splattered across the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I was going
That
crazy.
shit that
bones were crunching.
I wish I had the fucking copy because I be telling people this story and I just feel like I'm lying. You know what I mean? It's like just one of those stories. It's just like even yourself feel like you lying, but I know I'm not. So it's just a lot of times I just wish I had evidence because every time I bring this story up, I feel like everybody be side eyeing me and shit. But I
Like,
get
we gotta
told,
watch out from this guy, bro.
I get told that I'm a good writer. I just don't pick that shit up because it's like it's a lot of brain work. And I mean, not that that's a bad thing, but like it's just the energy. You know what I mean? It just like takes a lot. You be tired of just thinking. You know?
Yeah.
And I really don't even have the time that much. I work, which I was gonna actually ask y'all, but after this, but I work and then I go home. Like it's not really much time left in my day for me to really explore. Like I said, I like movies and TV shows. I don't even fucking get to do that anymore, which is why I'm trying to make this move here with all of us.
Yeah, we're good.
They fighting in here, trying to, you know, build this shit up, obviously. And I was telling you about my clothing brand. I would like to do, you
That's how
know,
you be.
eventually get there.
Yeah, but I have
Be better
ADHD
at
too.
designing and shit too.
Yeah.
And me and him actually been talking too because we're cigar guys. There you go.
Oh,
Y'all ask for
yeah,
hobbies.
yeah.
We smoke cigars. It would be nice. Me and him spoke. We have a very fire. We probably shouldn't speak it out into the world because I don't need somebody picking this shit up.
Because of our
and-
idea?
Nah,
Yeah.
bro, I don't tell anybody anything.
Well, we're gonna produce this, so we're gonna keep that between ourselves. But me and him, we're thinking about starting a lounge together.
Okay.
At some point. Originally, it started off as I want to do this, but I'm like, why not bring somebody we could both learn from each other and learn together, and we could do this together. So,
what's the purpose of the lounge? What is it going to serve to the customers? Just a spot to like chill, lay
spot to
back?
chill. Yeah, I mean, there's lounges anywhere. Like most smoke shops, cigar shops, they have a lounge. So it's just most of the ones that I've been to is just like small as this room, and it'd be more than us in this room. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be like
Talking like 20 people.
20 plus. Yeah.
In a small room.
In a room like this size. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Most of the times, it'd be a cigar alley. Actually, is kind of a nice
Cigar Alley's good because they got 2 rooms, and then there's one in Philadelphia called Ashton Cigar Bar. So that's like it's not a lounge, it's a bar with a cigar spot. So where you can buy from, right? And then everybody sits down, you drink, you got the bar, we got music on. You know, it's a small spot. And then there's a spot by his house. I don't know what it's called, but same thing, bar, lounge area. You buy your cigars in this other room. You know, for us, we kind of want to make it a little bigger. You know what I'm saying?
bigger.
We're talking,
And I'll just say
we can't say the secret sauce though.
Y'all gotta stand out though. Y'all gotta be different.
We're definitely being
Like
different
the
for
little-
sure.
yeah.
Our idea is definitely different, which is why we don't want to say it because
Yeah, don't.
you know what I'm saying. Like we
Don't
don't want
say it, just
anybody.
make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll just make it happen. Of course, it does take money to get somewhere. But eventually, me personally, when I get like my full career, that's when I plan to do that. Hopefully, you got the same idea.
Right, of course.
Full career.
Everything. Once
Yeah.
everything that I'm trying to get set up is set up, that's just like a back burner thing. Something that I want to do, but I want to get to other places before I get to that. You get what I'm saying?
It's like a business you enjoy doing. We enjoy that, you know.
What?
3 cops just put up.
Yo,
They
they
I mean,
for
there's
us.
parties going on right
I
now.
think it is.
I thought I lost him.
We had
lose
5
him earlier?
stars.
Oh, you just got the
The heli coming too.
you just got the firearm, didn't you?
Oh, hell
They
no.
tried
Hold
you.
on.
He was
Let
lying
me
about
walk
2
out,
weeks,
though.
man. It's
Let
6
me walk
months.
out though.
Chill, we in this together now. Y'all part of it.
Nah, I got a girl to go
Pass
home
it to
to.
you.
Nah,
You pass it to?
No, I'll hold it. I know my rights. Be like that.
I don't have it, guys.
I'm not carrying right now.
Nah,
Not
my
carrying
my
right now.
question
Yeah.
was gonna be, what do you like? I know y'all in school and y'all do sports in school, but like outside of that and the small business ventures that y'all into, what else do y'all do?
That was my question too. Yeah.
Yo, what about the road trips?
Oh, we had a nice road trip. Should we tell them? We didn't fulfill it because I got injured. Actually, I just got off the boot. I dislocated my ankle not too long ago.
Jeez.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah, you didn't bring the boot today?
Nah, not today. Not for the camera. But what we were gonna do for winter break was we like to be spontaneous, right? We like to just do things. Like if an idea comes to mind, say we want to go to Florida, we'll book it right now and just go.
Right.
We're about that. So the idea that came to mind was we were gonna take like a 15, 20-day road trip where we were just gonna rent a van. It was what, 7 or 8 of us?
There's a lot of us.
It was like, say 8 of us. We're all gonna get in this big ass van and just take a road trip down to Miami. But we weren't gonna go directly. We were just gonna hit the road, no hotels booked, no nothing, and we'll just stop wherever. Say we want to stop like in North Carolina, we'll just stop there and just like go explore, right? Like go camp overnight and just chill, or go fish and like cook the fish and eat it.
That sounds
You know what
fire,
I'm saying?
That's valid.
So,
So
like,
something
get
I
camping
actually,
gear.
when I want to do,
We wanna do that when
I've
we-
wanted to do it
with the
since a
podcast.
kid type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always thought about doing some shit like when I don't have my license yet. But when I do and I get a car, I would love to just get in that bitch and just like just go somewhere. Yeah,
Get in
yeah.
that bitch.
My brother actually, he moved back to where we are here in Philly, but he lived in Cali for a little bit, and he drove from Cali all the way to here
Yo, that's
by himself.
insane,
It's like a
though.
week,
so I
right?
know that was
That's a couple
boring.
days,
Yeah, I know
right?
it was
I
a
think
couple
it's
days.
like
Yeah. But
a
he said the views that he saw were
Oh yeah.
beautiful.
I can imagine that.
Did y'all vlog that? Or
No,
you
no.
say you
No, we
didn't
didn't
get
go,
to go
just my
through with
brother.
it, right?
Oh.
No,
And
no, the one that
road
you were
trip,
saying,
No,
yeah.
we didn't go because I got hurt.
Oh.
Some things happened. We just caught it.
Fuck
For the
it, do
moment.
it again.
Postponed.
Postponed.
Yeah,
It's postponed.
make it happen later. And when y'all do, I would say vlog that shit.
Oh, that
We
was,
were.
Put it out.
We had all this camera.
we was
Yeah.
gonna be like on live stream like for
We
the
were
whole
live streaming.
24/7.
Right. All right.
From the moment we got onto the bus to like the pit stops, getting food, going to Walmart, trolling, like we just trying to be
We
funny,
really
you know?
we make a lot of funny content,
Mhm.
but podcast wise, this is our first time, so like we're still getting used to it.
Right.
But in front of the camera, we do a lot of funny stuff.
Where do you-
Like
So
Even
you
off
post your
camera,
content?
we have a bunch of we didn't post it though.
Oh,
We have a bunch of like files though.
dude.
Yeah.
Dang. That's content right there.
Just like contemplating it.
We need a good editor and stuff like that.
wait. So y'all, what do you mean? Like, so y'all like got shit filmed, but y'all don't.
We didn't post it yet.
Oh.
And at the same time, we want to wait, right? We want to have enough content so that say we don't go out for like a month straight, we have enough content that we can still upload stuff
I
if
see what
we're
you're
not
saying.
out.
Yeah, that's our
That's what
problem.
we're trying to
that's
do.
what our
Yeah.
problem is. Yeah.
Because you can't give your audience like get them used to you posting every week,
Yep.
and then you vanish for a month.
Mm-hmm.
So you get them used to something, you gotta keep that going. Same
Right.
thing with the fragrance that I was gonna do, right? If I was gonna do it right, I gotta do it right all the way. The way of life.
Well,
know.
if
I'm
you
just thinking
guys y'all end up getting that shit done, like I mean, me personally, I don't mind collabing or whatever the fuck,
Definitely do, bro. We'll get a lot of
We're gonna
stuff.
come
Yeah,
back.
I'll
and
do
tell
a road
y'all
trip,
about
bro.
it.
Yeah.
I'll do a road trip. I don't care.
That is valid.
I'm trying to do a
And-
hiking trip now.
No, I always see you guys and the other kid that used to play soccer. You
It
guys,
wasn't-
Yeah.
Bro, we used to go to, listen, we used to wake up, we would have class, we would have practice, and they would be like, yo, we're going to Virginia. Yo, we're going to Washington. Yo, we're going to New York. We'll just go. Next morning, 6 a.m. practice. We'll be there, perform well,
Like nothing happened.
like nothing happened. While everybody's in their dorms. Like, I don't live on the dorm, in the dorms. I personally wouldn't want to live on a school campus because I feel like that's just boring. It's just wasting my life.
I don't know how y'all do that. Like,
Whoever lives on
Yeah.
dorms,
yeah.
in the dorms, yeah.
I did it for 1
That's
year.
you. I don't live in there.
I don't understand the
I
concept
commute, bro.
of being in a room with a random person you don't know, and then having a shower with them. Like,
Pause.
like
What?
don't y'all share like more shit? I thought this shit was like
Share
boot
the
camp.
Nah,
Share
bro.
the shower.
No, 'cause
Share
like,
the
no,
shower.
that's real. Because I was like, when I got there, bro, I had no kitchen. I had not even like I cooked, but I wanted to cook if I wasn't gonna live at home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta walk all the way over here during the day when it's freezing cold outside just to eat. I gotta walk out of my room to go to the bathroom in the hall with like a bunch of dudes. There's like 6 showers,
Bro.
Sometimes there'd be like pubes in the shower, like,
Hell no.
like, bro, I ain't trying to see that or touch it.
Yeah.
When we were walking up, we saw people walking out the shower in towels and junk.
Yeah.
We were just like
Because
like it
everyone
was
I
nothing.
talk to, they be like, okay, I moved out my parents' house for personal space. But
Like, what?
Why
Bro,
would,
what are
why
you
would you
personal
want to
space,
put
but you
yourself
like,
in that?
yeah.
you're like, you're not leveling up. You're really going
Yeah,
down.
going-
You're not even leveling up.
I agree.
And they be like living 10 minutes away from campus. Like, bro.
I live an hour from campus, and I still make the drive every day.
Yo,
Because
an
I'm
hour
not
is
living.
crazy.
Because I'm not living.
I'm
on
30
campus.
minutes. I don't
30
know if I can do
minutes?
an
Yeah.
hour.
You live like 30, right?
30.
You're 30.
But I don't commute. I have a apartment.
Okay.
You think an apartment's better than a dorm?
It definitely is.
You have your
If you
own
choose your
space,
roommates,
right?
like
Yeah.
if me and him say like we want to get an apartment and one of our friends and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that would be like a content house at that point.
That'd be
Y'all
good.
ever thought of that?
Split the, split.
Bro, I tried to
we
do
actually
that.
we did think about we didn't think about a content house, but we thought about like a warehouse, right? And we just mod the heck out of it.
Didn't Marlon or one of them do it?
I don't know. I don't.
I know a couple.
Somebody did
like,
it.
Yeah. a
Well,
couple
YouTubers
streamers.
always used to do that back in the day. That's kind of what inspired me to, because I always wanted that. Like, no matter what my business was, but no matter what I was doing, I wanted the warehouse to put everything in.
Right.
I feel you. That's what Noah wants to do. Noah's the other camera guy. What's the name? He wants to have a garage so he can do stuff to the car. But I mean, you know, like a storage house type of deal. He wants to get one of those, rent it out, and then, you know, put his car in there and do some other stuff. Pictures, fixing
That was
it.
actually like square one type shit. That was like the first idea. Yo, we're gonna pull up to a fucking storage unit and just turn that bitch
Our
into a studio.
You know what makes it different too? Each time we do a podcast, we usually do a different setting. So like this is our first time where we did the same spot twice.
Right.
Like all our other videos are all different locations. So that is one thing that sets us apart from other podcast people.
The next one, y'all should do on like a garage top, like a rooftop. With the
I've been saying that, bro. Sierra Green. Oh, yes, you know what I'm talking about. But
you want to go at a time where there's not a lot of people.
Where there's not a lot of people.
And it's windy as fuck.
I know. We got to really watch
summer day.
We do got we probably wouldn't use these mics. We would probably use like those mics that you clip on. Yeah, because we have the that little foam piece. I don't know what it's called, but it kind of blocks out all that wind. We gotta get some more. I think we got like 4 right now. We got 5 people. So, but yeah, we're getting there.
What, the DJI mics?
The DJI
We only have the
mics.
3. We should get a lot more. Not a lot, but I think like 4 or 5.
Yeah. We still got some ideas going on for that. You know, the Sierra Green.
And it's not even that. I'll give you another idea, right? Mm-hmm. Even though I want to implement this into my own podcast, I'll share, right? Because another idea you could do is just like simply just interviewing people, like literally set something up in the street.
Yep.
Just call people over. And
we thought about that.
You see somebody dressed nice. Yo, come here. Let's talk.
That's kind of our idea.
So you're networking.
That's kind of our idea.
Networking.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're getting content, and you don't know what content you might get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge or whatever.
We thought about doing it in a different way also. So like, you know, to do School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
They got interviews like billionaires and stuff. Yeah. So do it with meta glasses. They don't even know you're interviewing them.
Let's do the light, maybe.
Connect. Yeah. But like, say like, yo, I was recording. Can I use this?
Yeah.
At the end. Yeah. No, but we had ideas to do individual videos. So he was gonna do like hiking. And
I was gonna do hiking and a firearms video. That's what I was.
And I was gonna do like, if I could, interviews, but it wasn't gonna be interviews on the street. Like I wanted to, but putting a camera in somebody's face just makes me feel weird.
Right.
So I was gonna like literally meet people, invite them, because I have a lot of connections through the TikTok, and I was gonna have them come on a one-on-one interview. And
not a bad idea.
Yeah, because like I have so many connections through it that we're gonna use them to bring guests on. But also we can't do this all the time. So like if I can get out videos and they can get out videos, then it'll help us, like you were saying, put out content.
Yeah.
The only problem with that right now is
my car.
because we only have one editor right now. It's supposed to be 1 and 2, but he's been a little busy with life and shit. So we got the 1. He's also busy with life, so it's taking a little slower to do the shit that we want to do. But we getting shit done for the most part.
I got a question for you guys, actually. You were gonna say something?
No, I'm saying you could even make it a global thing. You don't have to stay in the States. You can interview people across the globe.
Yeah.
Right.
You could.
You gotta shoot for the stars, bro. You gotta have your ambitions all the way up here and be unique. Happen. Yeah.
I feel you. But my other question was, this is more personal for you guys, if you don't mind sharing, right? What do you guys do for work? If you don't mind sharing.
As of right now, we just do something part time. I'm not gonna lie.
Same with us. Same with us. Yeah.
Yo, you can't tell them, bro.
So no, we work at the airport. We at the airport. I ain't gonna lie, it's a fun ass job because right now during the winter season, we like ice aircraft, so we're like up in the air and like these big ass buckets are connected to a truck. We spray, like we're basically firefighters, but we get the snow and ice off the airplanes
to make sure there's no contamination, so they could fly safely. So essentially, we're like the last line of defense. So if we don't do our job right, God forbid, a plane could crash.
And we can go to jail.
After they fuel up and everything, they come to us. We spray them down with this like what's the temperature?
Like 140 degrees.
Yeah, it's real hot, right? This temperature.
You like hazmat? Huh? You like wear hazmat?
No, we're inside. Like,
it's just hot water?
It's like we're playing a VR game.
A chemical.
Yeah. Like we're inside of a truck.
We have simulators.
It's heavy machinery.
It's one of the big green trucks?
No, it's yellow. It's yellow.
It's
heavy machinery, but we get in this bucket, right? There's a driver, but we don't drive from the driver's seat. You hop in a bucket that's that's attached. to
You
the
gotta
truck.
see it.
You gotta see it. I can't really explain.
I'm
I've seen
visualizing
it.
it.
Like
I'm visualizing
like
it.
the Verizon shit.
Yeah, but you drive the truck from up there.
Oh hell no.
Oh,
get what I'm
I
saying?
see-
It's like
I
a
see-
boat, like
yes,
when
yes,
you
yes.
drive on
I know what
top.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
And it's not an open bucket.
It's closed. It's
Yep.
a closed bucket.
Yep.
You have 3 joysticks. You have in the middle to drive, and then the right to like turn your bucket left and right, and then also to like move your nozzle. The nozzle is what you spray like the plane with.
Yeah.
So obviously, like it gets split up. People go to the wing, make sure there's no contamination on the wing. People do the fuselage, which is like the up top, right?
Okay.
The
How much?
tail,
How
That's a
much y'all be
unique
making
job,
on
bro.
that?
I'm assuming it pays well.
it pays,
Pays well.
30 something.
but it's
Damn.
Yo, we gotta get a different job, bro.
Like an
I'm
hour.
out here
And it's
making
part-
fucking 15, 16 an hour lifting fridges
I'm
off
freaking
fucking.
that.
High
But
school.
it's
We're
also-
working at high school job right now.
It's also part time.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then it only goes, I think, from October to April. But I could give you a referral code.
Yo,
Get your referral. Next season, y'all
yo.
could work because they'll start hiring up
pretty
next
cool.
year.
Y'all should I mean up to y'all, but talking about networking and connections, like try to look for positions in, because I remember my mom used to do security work, a TSA, some shit.
TSA,
Yeah, at the Newark airport. And I couldn't tell you everybody she's met, but she came to me a couple of times and told me she's met some Puerto Rican reggaeton artists at one point. I don't remember who. And I think Batista at one point. I think Rey
Batista
Mysterio.
was
Like
crazy.
she met people. So it's like, bro, you work inside the airport, you can make all types of fucking
I'll
connections.
tell you what, though, the places we be around, I'm not going to lie, it's a regular. We see a lot of celebrities.
Where?
Like-
we spray like private jets and stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
shit.
not even work. I'm talking about the date, like the places where we go to hang out. That's what I was saying earlier, right? You got to choose the places you go out. You don't got to have all this money to go out. You could just be at the places they're at. You get what I'm saying?
I feel
So
you.
we see
bro.
celebrities. We see in Egypt, like I got all these soccer players in my contacts that I be going to hang out with. You got artists, you got singers, you got even here. Like we go out to New York, certain spots, we see these people, right? So famous people all around you.
You just gotta
Yeah,
reach
that's a
out.
list.
Yeah.
Just send us a list.
Yeah, with these damn places to hit up.
And
Yeah,
then
facts. I need places to go.
and then my brother actually he works at a production. He works at the headquarters here in Westchester. And he met Martha Stewart last week. He had John Legend over. He mics them up before they get on air. So yeah,
This
he
is some
can
wild
really
stuff,
talk to
bro.
them, get their contact, and
Yeah.
who knows? This podcast gets the views. We could get somebody on here.
And y'all
I could be a
too.
connection for you. I
So
could be a
y'all
network for
are
you.
the managers.
I mean,
Nah,
yeah,
bro, we're
that
a
shit
team,
sound-
bro. We're a
yeah.
We're a
Yeah,
team.
bro.
We're a team.
I'm also a marketing student.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to get into
that's
that.
my job. Like
Yeah.
reaching out, connecting to people, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I asked you, what's your lounge? Like, what's your purpose of serving? Like, what are you trying to give? What service are you trying to give to your customers? You know, what vibe are you trying to give and stuff like that? Is it just any lounge where you're just gonna go hang
I would
out?
say a
Yeah,
better
just
lounge than
just
the
a
rest.
hangout spot. Just a
Yeah.
hangout spot. But it's also, I don't want to be like classy, like wear a suit and tie. You know what I mean? But like classy enough, there is no ratchets in there. Like, you know, like be behaved. Be behaved.
Yes.
Eat good food. Just be chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like how we're all talking now. It's like just do that at a lounge. You know what I mean? I've only been to a lounge like maybe once. I know I said I've been to a couple, but I've been to a couple because I went shopping there and they had a lounge. They're always small. So I want activities.
So are
Not
you
gonna
gonna
tell you
serve like
what.
food or no? My bad.
Yeah.
Hold up.
I mean, not to say, I'll just say
I'll
because
share-
that exists anyway.
Yeah, I'll share
So-
some stuff, right? Like I said, that's why it's nice to travel even around the world, even for your podcast, because you can see and pick up what. Say you got an idea of a lounge, you go see what lounges in Korea or Egypt or wherever are doing. In Egypt, the lounges they serve a lot of stuff. They got pool tables, they got ping pong, they got a place for you to
Yeah.
smoke. Should I keep going or should I keep it off?
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, that's
bro.
good. That's good.
They have rooms. They're called like playrooms where like it's PlayStation. You literally go with your guys and you play PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Right, you rent the
Okay.
room and you get your food, you get your whatever smoothies, milkshakes. So
There's a place like that in Philly.
there's not a lot.
Right.
That's
Right?
what. Yeah,
That's
that's
what
the,
makes you
There's not a
different.
lot, yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
So
feel
just
you.
open your eyes and start looking, start searching.
We definitely got ideas.
Okay.
Food is one. I'll just say that because like there is a couple like they're like either an hour, 2 hours away, but food is one. Like I definitely want people to be able to have good food to eat there, you know, because again, ones that I've been to, there's not really much for you to do. You just sit there and you smoke, cool, and you leave when you're done. So I want to be able to have something where you're there, you're able to hang out. You got some activities to do. Food definitely, and yeah, that's really it. That's what I want to do. I just want to be different, like you said, because it's a bunch of just sit, smoke, talk for an hour. Then
Usually it's chill.
yeah,
But some activities would be nice.
yeah. Cause like even all right, especially for my situation, or most likely anybody's situation, who doesn't really live on their own. Well, I live on my own with my girl in an apartment. We can't smoke indoors.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold as shit outside.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I
You
would
got a
love
balcony
to.
in the apartment or no?
I would love to have had one, but we got that option if we decide to upgrade later. But we kind of comfortable where we at anyway. But I would like to smoke in the warmth and comfort in my apartment. Why not be able to smoke and watch TV?
Right.
You know what I mean? Why not smoke and eat? Why not smoke and eat breakfast? You know what I mean? Coffee,
Damn,
tea.
you love smoking.
Yeah, well, cigars. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel bad for you.
I'm
bro.
not. Nah, you don't actually inhale cigars. You don't.
Yeah.
But I don't smoke often. I know. So we're talking smoke,
Right,
but
right.
I don't. It's like maybe once a month, maybe if that. But it'd be nice to sit there and do all these activities while
You could still do what you want to do, which is
but I can't do that because
Right.
I'm not allowed to smoke indoors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure he does. You know, his dad, they smoke cigars.
It's once
they
in a
can't
while.
do it.
It's mostly like I'll give you a good example. We were shoveling like all this snow. We don't got no snowblower, right? So we're over here shoveling. We went out there like 4 times and we hit up like 4 different houses, just family members and stuff. But like it's like you know what? I think it's time for a cigar.
after you did all that hard work. Just chill back.
maybe
Yeah.
just a little cigar. It's not really like you don't really get a buzz. You don't get anything from it. It's more of the action and the people you're around that make it fun. It's more of like a social thing.
Yeah.
It's not
Honestly.
a thing you get high off of.
I feel like it definitely brings out conversation more.
Definitely.
I don't understand
Yo.
what the fuck the science is behind that, but like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when I start smoking a cigar and I'm around other people who also smoking cigars, we just yap out the ass, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just start talking. But no, back to I don't want to say a lot because I don't want to give away our idea, right?
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, I want to be able to like provide a spot where you can do what you want to do while smoking a cigar. You know what I mean? So there's going to be different sections of different things. So that's basically it. So yeah, that's going to be our. You said what? What's the purpose? Just inviting for other people that can't do what they want freely. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the name? If you guys have any questions for us, I got one question for you. What kind of watch you wearing, bro? I'm super
that
big
is
into
different.
watches. I got a
Notice
few
that.
stuff on right now.
It's a Radu.
Yeah?
It's actually my grandfather got it. Allah Hamu, he passed away, but he got it from Dubai.
Really?
Yeah, this was like an antique. This is like
Yeah.
I don't know, 1990, 1980.
Is it like one
Got
tick
diamonds
per-
in there.
Yo, that's insane.
I didn't see him.
Because I've never seen a watch like that before.
Yeah. And it
It is
actually
different.
I don't think what he said is it doesn't have a battery. It actually works by your pulse.
It's automatic.
So it's like
Is it
automatic.
is it an
I got
automatic?
an automatic one right now.
I'll say the automatic. Yeah.
He bought me this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really that much into watches, but
Mm-hmm.
he passed it down to me. I gotta take it. I take
Heck
good care of
yeah.
it, bro.
Heck yeah, definitely
valid.
take care of it. I got a few at home.
Okay.
Nothing-
Are
nothing
you
too
into
special.
watches?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So what do you have?
Right. Well, this one was for work, right? But I
Okay.
wanted something casual / business casual, we say, because we do sales. Well, I do sales. So I want to, talk to people and have a nice little piece. Mine's a Timex Expedition. What's the name? 24-hour clock, date as well. Not automatic. Yeah. His watch is nice. His
what do
watch
you
is
have?
nice. So his watch isn't. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's a real watch. Brand wise, it's not a real watch, but it's a real watch. It's stainless steel. sapphire glass. It's an automatic watch. So there's mechanical watches and then there's movement watches. So this is a watch that if you wear it multiple times and you just move your wrist around, that's how it gets its power. Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is the same thing.
I'm assuming, how many ticks does it have? Is it smooth or is it tick by every second? You can barely tell. Hold on.
It's just flowing.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 8 ticks per second, right? Mine's 1 tick per second. His is also 8 ticks per second. But
You can see it on the inside.
yeah. Some of them have a skeleton design.
I don't see it.
That's
Though.
fine.
Yeah. That was like 120. The one I'm wearing now is about 37.
Every time this
See it?
move,
If that's got diamonds in it, that's gotta be, I want to say diamonds, bro.
That's
gotta be a lot.
he blessed me with this one.
Yeah, dude, for real. For real. That's a nice one.
Rose Teamy, right?
Yeah, so it's like,
Pagani,
it's supposed to be
design.
it's supposed to look like I think it's a Rolex Datejust. What's it called? So the band and this piece right here, as well as the dial, determines the name of it. I'm not too educated on that, but you know, it's a Ben Yar. What's the name? Ben Yar is from like a Chinese company. So it's a Chinese movement on the inside. So it's not Swiss made. That's Rolex.
Super.
Yeah, Japanese would be Seiko, Citizen.
So where's
stuff
Radu
like
from?
that.
I have a Citizen.
I don't know. That is a watch that I've never seen before. So I have no idea.
Probably Dubai.
I have no idea.
Maybe.
It's probably straight out of Dubai.
that'd
They
be
got
cool.
some crazy stuff there.
Yeah.
But what's it called? It's that I was like looking at it and I was like, I've never seen that watch before.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. But it's a nice one. It really is nice.
We're on the topic of, you guys shared you guys want to open up a lounge, what Chris is into with, his TikTok and podcasts and stuff like that. So
I was gonna ask you.
what do you think is the biggest distraction for like young men nowadays? I can share mine on, well, I feel like,
Wait, what did you say? I missed.
Yeah,
I said, what do you think is the biggest distraction for young men nowadays from like achieving their goals and dreams?
I can
guys-
hop into that, bro.
Y'all mentioned,
I think I know what you might say.
What am I gonna say?
The last thing that was on that.
What?
Lust.
Lust.
Yeah, girls.
Worldly
Girls.
lust. Bro, as a teenager, you're in a phase where you're trying to build yourself. And let me just say, you said a hot take, right? Men, they have to create their own value. Women they're just born with value, right? And so most of us, we don't achieve our value until like we're 30. When we got the nice house, the nice car, all this. The girl, when she hits her 20, she's in her prime. A lot of them might hate me for this, right?
I'll say there's
A
gonna be
lot
mad
of them
hate.
might
Oh, this gonna get blown up on TikTok, bro.
From 20 to 30, they're in their prime, right? After that, they start to decrease. Men, we start to increase because that's when we already established our value. We got our money, we got our car, we got something going for us. So, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it there.
Got the new
I'll say,
one.
just
They're
to
already hating
clarify,
on- they're gonna
just
hate
to
me
clarify, so we're not
Just go
hating
ahead,
on
bro.
anybody. When you say decrease in value, are we talking like how we build ourselves materially, or are we talking physically?
I'm talking about in a physical matter.
Yeah.
In a physical matter. I love all women, right?
Hey, y'all.
But what you mean? Hey, yo. But I'm just saying,
thinking
like,
He's a
bro,
player. He's a player.
all
No,
women?
no.
Nah, just certain ones.
just like again, you asked me for a hot take, and I just said it how it is, right? Because like a man in his 20s, most of us, it's just difficult. We're all in school. Like you got a girl, say you got a girl at 20, right? She's asking you to buy this, buy that, but you can't. So she makes you feel less of a man because you can't get her a purse or you can't get her this, right?
That's what I wanted to get into. I feel like going back to my topic about girls being the main distraction for young men trying to achieve their dreams. I realized this in high school. I feel like in high school, like you get to the cafeteria with all your boys, the main topic was girls. Like everyone's in the huddle, like check out this badass Joan, like look at her body, I'm just sitting there in the corner, like what, like why, like why is it? What's the hype about? Like you 18, 19, 20 years old with no responsibility, no nothing. What you should be thinking about is how you gonna make it. Like you about to finish high school, use that free time to all right, what am I going to accomplish when I graduate? What do I want to get into? But like they mindset is just on girls. Like I want this. I want to I want to hit that.
Yeah.
I just never like looked at it that way. So I don't know. That was just on my mind.
I'm gonna add something, right? I'm gonna just add something to what I said already. Damn, I blinked out. Hold on.
I was waiting.
I was about to go crazy.
It was like a suspense. It's like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
No, what I was
You
gonna
was building that
say.
joint up?
Yeah. In high school and college, a lot of girls want to go out there and just have all this fun, right? And have like sleep with all these
They
guys.
want the
and
attention.
They want the attention, right?
They want the attention.
But then a person like me, I don't. My access to me isn't easy. Like I carry you got to carry yourself at that level, right? So I want a girl when I'm with a girl where access to her isn't that easy. A girl that's not accessible by any guy. I don't want to be with a girl and then I run into some guy 20 years later and then he already had your girl.
I know that girl.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's what I mean. Like girls should be
I'm like, damn, you know her? Like, you
damn, you really know her. You know, you might know her more than I do. You know her too well. I want to walk with a girl and have like the ability to say nobody knows anything about her. Nobody has touched her. Nobody done this, that.
So in order to achieve that, you got to be the same way.
You got to be the same way. Exactly. So you can't be accessible to everybody. You can't just be like some John hit you up, yo, let's link. Cool, we there. No, I'm not
understand your
there.
value.
Like,
I'm not there.
I'm not there. Okay, I'll just clear that. Devaluing as in the fact that like, if you're out your whole 20s and you're drinking and you're smoking and you're getting, then you're devaluing.
Okay,
but if you're a woman, a pious woman that kept yourself at a certain level, and didn't give people access to you to that level, then your value is always going to stay. So I just had to clear that up real quick.
That's good clarification.
Make sure that
So, like,
sure that makes the clip.
Make sure to put that clip in there.
It goes both
ways, man and woman.
Men and girls.
It goes for man and woman, right? So you're only losing your value if you're your whole 20s, you're doing all this stuff, you're getting drunk, you're sleeping with all these guys. Yep. Now by your 30, you want to settle.
Now you want to settle down.
Now you want to settle down and you want a right person. You want a righteous husband or something.
And
it don't work like that.
Those dudes who are around at that time are the dudes who are not valued yet.
Exactly.
And they won't be valued.
Exactly. Yep. So then when you're 30, you're looking for a valued, well-established man. While he was working in his 20s, you was doing all that in your 20s, right? So you're only going to attract what you are.
Gotcha.
So just to make that clear.
And then you were going to say something as well.
Oh, no, I was just going to clown you. That's what that was. That's all that was. You want me to continue with that or are you just going to move on?
Why are you going to clown him?
Might as well. It'll probably make good content.
Well, you speak, bro. It's your story.
You
don't even know what you're gonna say yet.
You gonna clown me? Let me hear it.
Hey, you called him out.
He got
Oh, this was
he
girls.
can't get
He can't get
nothing.
He can't
He
get
can't
girls.
get it.
Man, my problem is I be shy, and when I do get the chance, I think I just let it out at the wrong moment. You know what I'm saying? So like I start I try to do that slow tactic. Become friends. And then, try and work my way up. But like, I think I might take too long.
I feel like you're looking at it the wrong way. Like, you're saying that you can't get girls or whatnot, but what if really just waiting for the one?
I mean,
He is very picky.
I'm very picky. With what girls.
Ridiculously picky though.
It's because like, if I'm gonna be settling down with somebody, invest my life into somebody, right? People gonna hate me. I don't want them to be
just anybody
chopped. I don't want them to be chopped, right? And here's the thing. I'm
That's
okay.
There's
truth to that.
I'm not saying like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with like a 6, right? I'm okay.
Why are you lying?
You know damn well, bro.
You know damn well, bro.
No, I'm okay with a 6. I'm okay with a 6, right? Right? Because then I still interpret that as like a long-term investment, right?
You can make into a 10.
Like, let's just say, I'm working out, she's working out. She can build on herself, right? Maybe she wants to try a different hairstyle. I don't know. She can still work herself to become that 10. Like, I want to work myself. I don't consider myself, a high value guy, right? I still consider myself as like, I'm still working on it.
We're all work in progress at the end of the day. We all are.
Exactly.
This is where I wanted to intervene. But he finally brought it up.
Yeah.
So, in my relationship personally, like, I was always picky.
Okay.
And maybe not in like high school, but I became picky, right?
Damn, man.
And then, dang, you made me forget, bro.
I'll ask you something then.
Yeah.
Because you said you were picky before, or you weren't picky before, but now you're picky. It's gonna be like a hot seat. Are you dating to marry?
Yeah, of course.
That's good.
So, I've only had 2 girlfriends in my life, and one's current, who I am dating to marry, right?
Okay.
Or for the potential of marrying.
Yeah.
With her, like I've been completely honest about the entire relationship, right? I tell her everything. I don't hide nothing. I don't pull anything out. I'm like, all right, if
It's that 80
You just-
okay, so look, I told her recently, right?
Yeah.
I was conflicted in my mind, right? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I have so much going on, like just life, school. I freelance, so that's taking up so much of my time
Right.
that I'm conflicted if like, and I'm honestly, personally, like losing a little bit of my faith, which I do not want to happen.
It's not good.
Because then everything goes wrong. So I'm conflicted, thinking like you said, lust, right? I'm starting to think like, oh, what would it be like if, you know, I wasn't with her? And I tell her this, and of course it's upsetting for her to hear, but she
Right.
knows me now, so
Right.
I can say this to her, and she will have still, you know, a little upsetting, but less of a reaction because she knows me and she knows how to help me recover. So knowing that from her, and I helped build her to that level. Like before she met me, she wasn't like that at all, right? She told me when she met me, she didn't want to have kids. She could never see herself having kids. Even her parents would understand that. I said, to myself, I said, if I can get her to eventually say at least one kid before I start dating her, I will start dating her. I got her to say it. I knew that it would become more.
Right.
Because now I tell her I'm conflicted because I feel like we're not aligning and I want to build our relationship further. So that comes with business. That comes with,
I'm heavy on that.
yeah, me too. Me too.
Like just when two people come and become a pair, right? It's my life and your life. When we come in each other's lives, I'm here to push you forward, and you should be here for the same reason, to push
Yes.
me forward.
Yes.
Whether it's fitness, whether it's religion, whether it's anything like money. Go get that money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel you.
Just everything in general,
guys
right?
gotta-
So
you gotta
knowledge
understand
is a big thing because a lot of people don't put that into their considerations. Like they put money, but they won't put knowledge. But knowledge is power, right?
Probably. I mean, slightly, but not really irrelevant.
Like exactly what I'm
Has
going through right
anybody on this side of the room ever? You know what I mean?
Intrusive thought incoming.
What?
But like that,
What you
that
talking
active?
about?
What you mean?
Yeah.
now. Ever
I
what?
ain't get buns.
On camera, bro.
So you don't
No,
want to.
no,
you
no,
don't,
I'll say
you don't
that.
want to answer. Don't answer.
I'll
but-
say this, and this will lead us into the next topic of like religion and Islam, right? As a Muslim, we gotta stay pious. We gotta stay away from worldly lust. Somebody might fall into worldly lust, but we don't expose our sins, even if we did. I'm not saying we did, right? But just in general, if somebody were to do something like that, they would try to ustur ala nafsu, which means put a veil over yourself and cover yourself from exposing your sins. I'll say that.
It's not something like.
It's not something you should brag about.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I see
not
what you're
really.
saying.
Which
It's
is
not really a
different.
bragging. I mean, if y'all look at it that way, cool. But I was just like, just talking. You
No,
know what I
I'm
mean?
not saying towards you. I'm saying in general, like in the Western society, when you get cheeks, you go out to your guys, you're
what's
like,
your body
yo,
count?
look at this, look what I did. It's
Yeah.
actually frowned upon.
You had who?
Yeah, it's frowned upon. So people might do it, right? But you don't go out there, or you shouldn't go out there proudly doing it because you sinned essentially, right? We have faith is a big part of our everyday life.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
So, me as a Catholic Christian, right? I've grown up around people like that all the time. That's all I've ever known. Not me personally, but people saying like, "Yo,
You
I
just
got
wants to
buns."
emphasize you got cheeks.
What?
So do you just want to emphasize you got cheeks?
No.
No.
No, I really didn't.
Okay.
Like, because I believed it was a sin as well until you're married,
Yeah.
right? So I just feel the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Like it's not anything to do with, I want to get bonds. Like
Obviously,
But-
we all want to
So-
get right.
Right,
We always,
eventually,
but
but,
like you gotta hold yourself back because now when you get that girl, for example, again, in I value like a virgin woman, right? I'll put that out there. I don't want a woman that already has somebody there before me. She's already experienced it, and I'm not her first, right? So now it's not even that I'm not her first. Now she could also compare. It's like, oh, he did this or whatever, right?
Yeah.
As a man, we're supposed to have something called ghira. Ghira is jealousy, right? I have jealousy over my girl, right? I want to protect her.
It's a natural feeling
It's
too.
a natural thing.
Yeah.
But the Western world tries to tell you, girl, he's trying to control you.
Yeah,
Like, what
yeah,
are you talking about?
Yeah.
I have jealousy over my girl. I'm trying to protect her, right? I don't want another man looking at her in a lustful way. It's all out of love.
I feel like another thing too, people don't you know how people have like a worth, like a value, like a scale, like a mental scale of worth in certain aspects. And I feel like people undervalue the intimacy and the action of, you know, doing that. So a lot of people are like, oh, it's fine. It really isn't, because you got the one person or multiple people that do value that chastity. Is that the right word? Right? Yeah. You know, and I think that's what a lot of girls, not hating on nobody, but I think that's what a lot of girls, you know, have. I think they really undervalue the meaning of having that chastity, because a lot of people like us, you know, it shows that you have that discipline to, you know, say no. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's my take on it.
I have another thing to add. So the high school of mindset, I call it the high school mindset. Everybody's like, you know, not thinking about their future lives, right?
An immature mindset?
Yes.
Immature mindset.
And some people never get out of that. And that's
it's sad to see. Even people at college.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
People in their 30s and they're still acting like young kids.
Yeah, facts.
But like in high school, I wasn't a kid like from freshman to sophomore year, maybe halfway to junior year. Second half of junior year is when I started to change. So before then, people, you know, like I wasn't known for as a kid who like gets girls or like things like that. But
I don't know about that.
this is where it changed. And then I started to, right? But I wasn't like doing stuff with the girls. Like I would just, like you'd see me talking to somebody like who was pretty, right? Because I changed my mentality and I started cleaning myself up better and thinking about my life better and my future. And that's when I started becoming picky with my women. I was always on no drinking, no smoking, no sex before marriage. Right. So that also caused the beginning era. But then later on, once I started to change, people would ask me like, yo, these girls you hang out, are you doing stuff with them? I'm like, no, because I don't want to. Right. I would never tell them it's because of my religion, but I would just say I don't want to.
Got you.
So no buns for nobody?
Bro, you want to share a story?
Nah, I'm just asking.
You can share your story.
Asking.
Yo, this guy. What's the name? Oh, I wasn't gonna say no.
But
I was thinking. Yeah.
In Islam, can you not drink at all, or you can't get drunk?
You can't drink at all.
Okay. Because I've had like
you drunk, but you drank, but you didn't get drunk.
I've never had a full drink.
Okay.
So yeah, I've never been drunk.
Yeah. So actually, we can't indulge in transporting it. We can't carry it. We can't buy it. I can't buy it for you. None of that, right? I can't play a role in you getting it. Whether it's you using my ID, right? Some people be like, "Yo, you're over 21. Let me use your ID." No, you can't.
Even if you're like your waiter at a restaurant serving it. Like.
So we can't work at bars.
Really?
Yeah, I can't be touching alcohol.
Because they can't serve alcohol.
We can't serve it. We can't touch it. All that.
You can't touch it. Period.
No, unless it's by accident, right? Like say it spills on you. Yeah, but if I'm going to pick up a bottle, that's a sin.
Do they serve alcoholic drinks at like a wedding or anything? No. And
it's better. Let me tell you why. Because the vibes, you might think the vibes are bad. Just like the lounge thing, like the shabab, which are like young folks, they don't go out to get drunk. They go to these lounges. They chill. They have a good time. They play pool. They play PlayStation.
Gotcha.
They don't go get drunk. They actually socialize. They actually get to know people, right? And that's the beauty of it. I'm not gonna lie. And at weddings, bro, we get lit. We get real lit without alcohol. Yeah, so you're sober. You remember everything. Like everything is genuine.
I'm not gonna be like forgetting my wedding. There's no way. I'm probably not even gonna take a sip of anything at my wedding. I'll take a Coca-Cola and that's it.
Yeah, for real. Cranberry juice.
That's valid.
I got your. That's what it was. I got his dad a whiskey, your mom a wine, and I got him a whiskey as well.
I still haven't opened it.
I'm gonna be honest. At that time, I didn't know that you didn't drink.
I can't believe you forgot though, because you knew that.
I mean, I knew that you drink, but I knew that you were interested. So I was like, well, let me
open the door for him so he can.
Yeah, let me open the door to you in a mature way, though. I don't mean the whiskey that I got him isn't a whiskey to just to sip on.
Whiskey and
it's
bourbon
an expensive whiskey.
It's like cigars of drinking.
I gave it to him like a watch. You know what I'm saying? To value the item because it was a very expensive bottle. And it's something that you sip on socially, or if you were smoking cigars, usually it pairs well. You pair it with something.
Not
I
supposed
didn't
to
With like class and respect.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more of like a class thing. That's why I bought it. But
You're not supposed to
So
get
do
drunk
you
off it.
still get? Again, I don't know much about alcohol. You still get you drink to get drunk when you drink these wines, or is it just to like sip on it and
when I'm
just vibe
drinking,
out?
it's like
It's
imagine
supposed to be to sip on.
it's supposed to be something you sip on. It's not something you get drunk on. If you were the person to get drunk on something, most people, like I'm gonna be honest, we here at Rowan, right? Probably everybody here
drunk
owns
right
a
now.
bottle of like white
That's why
liquor.
there's cops.
probably drunk.
Yeah, their white liquor is tequila, rum, vodka, and gin and stuff like that. People drink that. White liquor, most people get drunk off of. Brown liquor, that's bourbon, whiskey. You can have like spiced rum and stuff like that.
There's something that's funny about
Yeah.
the naming. You know what gin means?
Mm-mm.
You want to explain what gin means? No, say, because I don't really know how to say it in like
All right.
English terms.
Well, that's a big topic, but we can dive into it.
Okay.
So, jinn, in Islam, we believe that we're not the only creation. Just like humans are made, there's animals that made, and there's another species that are made, which are called jinn. Jinn are species that we don't see.
We have a
And
veil on our eyes
they're
that we
made-
can't see them.
And
Okay.
and they're made up of like devils. So the devil that comes to your ear tells you to do this, that gives you like bad insights on what to do or whatnot. That's the species of jinn. So the fact that the bottle is named after jinn,
Yeah.
Which is like
It's a crazy
that's
coincidence.
bad
It's a
thing.
crazy
Yeah.
coincidence. Oh man. Yo.
You can search it up. Just
I'm gonna search.
On your
Is
free
it
time?
spelled the same?
Jinn. Right?
Jinn.
Jinn.
Okay.
Just read
Okay.
about it. It's interesting.
and they put them in movies like the genies, like the Aladdin.
Yeah,
like
that's
when
a
they
jinn.
pop-
Like a genie.
Yeah,
So jinn,
yeah.
but genie.
I guess.
But the pronunciation is
I feel like
different.
they resonate from the like same,
Yeah.
background.
it's similar.
I did not. That's
So-
actually interesting. I didn't know that.
So
Yeah.
in Catholicism, in the Bible, right? Christianity too. Everybody knows, even Muslims would know. Jesus turned the water to wine, right?
Oh.
You guys heard or no?
I don't think we believe that.
No, but like you know about
We
this.
believe in Jesus. We believe in Jesus.
We believe
as a
in his
prophet.
miracles.
No, I'm saying you know about this scripture
But the Bible.
that Jesus turned water into wine at a wedding.
I don't know about that specific event, but we believe that Jesus had miracles, like rising people from the dead,
Right.
curing sickness.
You believed he was like
With the will
I
of
think
the
it was
greatest
the will of
prophet
God.
besides.
Yeah.
I think it
Muhammad.
was the action of showing the miracle that he had the power.
Yeah.
That's what really ties into it.
Right, but it's not only that. It was the obedience to the real reason was obedience to your mother. Right, he wasn't supposed to have a miracle yet. He was supposed to wait. He was like, "Mother, it's not time." And then she was like, "Well, you're going to do it because I'm your mother." Right.
Mm.
So it's his first miracle. He turns the water to wine because he's obeying his mother, and that was the true lesson. But the other lesson was he wasn't turning the water to wine for people to get drunk. It was for them to have the enjoyment of sipping on it because it's the social aspect.
Right.
It's supposed to bring people together, but it's not about getting drunk. Right?
Well, let me tell you something.
Let me expand on that real quick.
Okay, go
Since we're talking about wine and alcohol, like when Islam first came out,
I was just
like,
gonna say that.
in the Prophet's
what?
time, it's Islam. Like
Okay.
when Prophet Muhammad,
Let me say something before, and then I'll let you pick up. just so you know, when it's clear that us Muslims, we believe in all the books of God when they were truly
like brought down.
right? The Torah for the Jews,
Yeah.
the Bible for Christianity, and then lastly the Quran for Muslims, right? So we believe that when these books were revealed, it was to guide the people at the time. So firstly, it was the Torah, but there was Sayyidina Ibrahim, who was the first Sayyidina Adam.
The first prophet.
Yeah. Sayyidina Adam, the first person created on earth. He's a prophet, right? And we believe that he came with the message of Islam to begin with. And we believe that every book that came down was with the message of Islam. It just wasn't called Islam.
Right.
Islam essentially means
Believe in the oneness of God.
the oneness of God. What we call Allah, right? He has 99 names, but we call him Allah.
Yeah.
So when the Torah came down, they came to guide the people, and the people corrupted it. That God has sent many prophets to them, but they wouldn't listen. So then the Bible came, again, to guide people back to the way of Allah, the way of God. It was corrupted. And then lastly, the Quran came down, and it's protected, right?
That's
And that's
why
what we believe.
Different prophets came down because those people just became corrupt. So God sent another messenger through those, through the prophets to relay the message of, Islam and put the people on the right track.
So before Islam came down, people could drink.
Yeah.
Because the law, right? You know, it's like if there's people that are doing all these crimes and all these bad things, and you come one day and you abolish everything, right? It'll be very difficult for them to submit to God, right?
Yeah.
So when the Torah came down, it prohibited some things, but kept some okay. And then the Bible came, prohibited more things. Then Islam came, it was like
It
little
was
by
before
little.
law. It was like, you know.
Islam is what abolished alcohol, essentially, right?
Yeah. So during the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, people were actually drinking, and then it was
The verses were
verse
revealed.
came down from God to tell people to stop drinking because it saw the effect that it had on society. You know, people were becoming more abusive, more violent towards one another. So essentially, that was put in place to stop, further violence and corruption.
I honestly I am Catholic, I'm Christian, I believe in the Bible, right? Not that I disagree with the Bible, because it doesn't say anything about not drinking, but it definitely says don't drink and get drunk. I personally believe that alcohol is just putting in your
It is poison.
because it's not the same alcohol that you rubbing alcohol,
Right.
but it's the same original ingredient
Yep.
that it's just manipulated to be drinking or to put on your body. So you know how people get sick the next day after drinking?
Yeah.
That's where the rubbing alcohol is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the same thing that's in rubbing alcohol that's made to heal your outside, but not your inside. Damages you on the inside.
I have just a question. Is hookah part of that religion or is it separate? Is it like
Hookah is
South
culture.
Asian culture?
Culture is-
Okay.
It's not a
Okay.
religion. Yeah, it's an Arab,
So-
Arab
It's an
culture
Arab thing.
So y'all don't drink, but y'all smoke. Like not a hookah, not a cigar, cigarette,
Anything
weed, none
that
of that.
harms your body, hookah still harms your body because you're inhaling smoke. Anything that harms your body is forbidden. Hookah is just based off Arab culture. That's all it is.
Right.
People, it's the thing in Islam. There's major sins, and there's minor sins. Something. I'm not a scholar.
Daniel and
Yeah.
Mortal.
I'm
It's
not.
the
I'm
same
not a
in
scholar, so
Christianity.
I don't like.
Mortal.
I don't want to give out
Yeah.
something wrong, but drinking alcohol is a major sin, right? Smoking is. I don't know if it's considered minor or major, but it is, there's a difference between them.
It's not like talked about
It's-
directly.
Yeah, it's not talked about directly.
Okay. So is there like a
But
fine line?
but in Islam, it does say anything that harms your body
Mhm.
is bad, and you should stay away from it, right? Because this,
Yeah.
we believe that our body is a temple that God gave to us. So just like he gave it to us, we need to return it
Yeah.
in perfect condition.
Same with tattoos. Like we don't believe in tattoos. We don't
Can't
do
get
tattoos because this body's alone to us.
Yeah.
Like you taking care of your body, you going to the gym, you looking out for yourself. You're essentially thanking God for what He gave you. So you're taking care of yourself. But if you're leaving marks, permanent marks, and then that decaying over time, skin cancer or whatnot,
Yeah.
we don't do tattoos.
And to another thing, when he's saying, this just opened the door of talking, right? When he's talking about going to the gym, there's a person can go to the gym just for the intention of going to the gym, and a person can go to the gym with the purpose of having God and being God conscious of I'm going to the gym so I could take care of the blessing that God has given me, so I could take care of my family that God has blessed me with, all that. Like it's all about intentions. إِنَّ الْأَعْمَالَ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, which means actions are judged by their intention, right? You can give out charity, but you could give it out in a way where you want people to look at you like, oh, that man got money.
Yeah.
Or
Give
you
out
could
charity, posting on Instagram.
right, like I'm doing all this goodness, but you're really not getting good deeds for it
You're
because
getting
you're doing
sins.
it for people. You're not doing it for the creator, right? But the intention is, if you're really trying to do it the right way, some people might do it in secret, or maybe you do it around people, but your intention is to please Allah, please God, not to please the people, right? Even waking up in the morning and saying, like, thank God for waking up for another day, you're getting good sin, good deeds. I mean.
Yeah.
Good sins. Pause. Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Is,
Wait a minute.
No.
is it part of these? Well, I'm gonna just say guidelines, right? Is it the same for women as well? Is everything like
Islam is for
I got a woman
all
question.
creation.
all creation?
Islam is for creation.
Okay.
Yeah. So men, women, children. You know.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not little kids. Don't get sins because they're not conscious
Innocent.
yet. They're
Yeah.
innocent, right?
Yeah.
We're all born innocent. But once you get to the stage where you're conscious, and you know what you're doing, right? And you hit puberty, and you're well aware, then you start getting judged slowly.
That's very similar.
Yeah.
But it's the same religion. It's just different.
on some things.
Yeah.
We share a lot in common, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah, yeah.
If you look back at the root,
Even the hijab. Like, I'll ask you guys, as you're non-Muslims, right?
No.
What are your thoughts about hijab, for example? Like, when you see a woman wearing hijab,
Hijab is what?
like the cover, a woman
the
cover
cover?
herself.
I've always wondered what that was, but I knew that there was a part of all right, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
Honestly, yeah,
your
just
first
impression.
My first impression is obviously why
Yeah,
they
did you
doing
hear
that, you know. But I
Did you
do
hear
see
that?
it as like I thought they were trying to cover themselves from the lustful eyes of men. That's what I thought.
That's a part of it.
Yeah,
That's a part of it.
that's just how I perceived it every time
But
I
there's
saw
like
it.
levels to hijab, right?
I wouldn't say there's levels.
Or is it different
It's
branches of like the religion, like how Christianity
'cause-
has Protestant, Catholicism.
No, so I'll say this. Almost some women,
hijab is just a word. It's just
Okay.
like modest.
yeah.
The Arabic language is very diverse. Like you can't pick one word to match the meaning. But modesty, that's what hijab means.
So why is there some where they'll dress head to toe, including their face, straight covered, and then there's other ones where it's just they
that's
just
what I mean.
have, you know what I mean? They just have their face
like it
out,
just
but they
goes
have a
around
scarf.
right here.
There's
Yeah.
ones that only show their eyes.
Yeah.
So that's called niqab, which they only show their eyes.
Mhm.
And then hijab is where the regular, where they scarf, they cover their hands.
Yep.
It's more of a. You want to speak on it?
Well, back then, like, all right, so we got a little history lesson. So back
know you
then,
know
like
that
in Moroccan culture, like you wouldn't see the female at all. Like that hijab, that's like an upgraded level. Back then, they used to wear veils, like the veils in the weddings. Like like my grandma and everyone, they would wear like white veils and walk in the streets. Like you couldn't tell who was who. So when as society progressed, then they start like showing the eyes and then now they showing the face. So
But in general, let me just say this: Islam, you're supposed to wear the hijab, which is this. But the niqab, like I said, I'm not a scholar, but from what I understand is the niqab, which is you cover your whole face except your eyes, is an additional thing that you could choose to do,
like
but you don't have to do. It's not a thing that you have
So
to
it's
do.
optional.
But what you have to do is you have to cover your body, right?
Yeah. New information. I didn't know that.
So why is it not the same for you guys?
we have our own hijab. So hijab is just a term of modesty. We have our own hijab. The hijab is, there's certain parts that females and men have to cover. So for us, it's under the belly button.
It's the bell button to the knee.
To the knees. That's our hijab. That's our. The females is different. That essentially is because that's to protect the female.
Yeah.
And another
To
thing,
preserve them.
another thing I want to add is when you look at, I'm gonna say what I want to say first, and I'll get into details. When you look at a religion, look at the words of the religion, not the people, because the religion is most perfect, not the people, right? So there's some women, may Allah guide them. I'm not attacking them or anything, but there's women that might wear the hijab, but wear tight, and it's showing their whole figure.
I have seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
before at my
I'm not
job.
attacking them.
Wait,
and
say again?
May God.
I'm just saying I
Yeah.
have seen what you're talking about. Yeah.
But the whole purpose of a hijab is so you don't see the curves. You don't see this
the whole
and that.
sexualized
So you
part
can't
about
be-
it.
Right. The whole
Sexualized.
purpose is to not sexualize the woman.
And I'm gonna get into a little bit more. Hijab is not about what you wear. So for the female and the men, it goes both ways. Like the way you a woman talks to a man or a man talks to a woman, that's part of hijab too. Like that sense of modesty, that sense of shyness you should have towards each other. If a woman, women in Islam, they're not supposed to wear perfume because of what? Because that sense of attraction. A girl walks by you.
Let me clarify just for the people viewing too.
We won't know. Yeah.
You gotta stay clean. Like
Uh-huh.
cleanliness is part of a. There's many rules, but it's a way of life, right? You gotta shower. You gotta clean. For men, something as simple as you gotta shave You can't pass 40 days without shaving everywhere. You gotta stay clean. You get.
Yeah.
As a man,
I didn't know that.
As a man, you're supposed to, like on Fridays, for example, when you go to the
fully
mosque.
shave, right?
Huh?
You don't
No,
have to
not your face.
Just clean it up.
I don't mean your face. Like,
Oh, okay.
I mean
Come
like
on,
your
just
your body?
your
Pubic
body,
hair.
like pubic hairs, stuff like that, right? You're supposed to stay clean.
Armpits,
Stuff like that.
What?
You're supposed to shower.
I agree with that.
You gotta shower. You gotta put as a
Because
man.
Pete, it's all to our benefit.
Right.
Like that sense of we have to shave our pubes and whatnot. When you don't shave your pubes, you start stinking. Your armpits start stinking.
Right.
You know, same thing with your bottom half.
They hold
you know?
older.
Yeah. So everything that Islam tells us.
Zoom in.
Hold up.
That shit
like-
all over.
Wait,
that shit is
that
all
brought
over.
me to a question when you're done.
Yeah, but that's all I had to say. Yeah.
So, okay, so say you saw that, right? So, what if he was to convert right now? What does he have to do to get rid of the major sin that he committed?
All right. So this is beautiful.
right.
I'll add stuff.
Clean your.
I want to add stuff. He wants to add stuff because this is a beautiful topic to talk about, right? Because there's a lot of people that are actually converting to Islam recently. And one of our friends
it's
at Jefferson,
huge.
I don't want to name drop. He just converted to Islam, and it was a beautiful thing. The best thing about Islam is when you convert, all your sins are erased.
Okay.
Because
All your sins, you're a
didn't know
brand.
before?
It's like you're a brand new baby, and it's even better than me, right? Because when I was born till now, I've committed sins, and I've done some good deeds. But for you, say you convert at 30, now those 30 years of good deeds remain. Only the sins are erased. So now you got 30 years on me. 30 years of good deeds that you have.
clean shape.
A whole clean sheet of sins are erased. All your good deeds remain. And from now on, Taban, when I keep saying like Arabic terms, but
That's good.
when you come into Islam, you don't have to do everything perfectly right when you enter. God knows it's a lot, right? It's a process. It's all your intention.
And that's how religion was brought down. When religion was brought down, God didn't tell you, okay, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. When going back to the alcohol, God sent that verse down of alcohol based off of what were people they was going through, what was happening in that time, with abuse and stuff like that. So it's certain things that's being said and done for our benefit, to society.
Whether we see it or not. Whether we see, if you take away alcohol, you take away a lot of crime that happens in this United States. You take a lot away of car accidents that happen. You take away a lot of bad things that happen.
Smoking, lung cancer,
You get what I'm saying? It's all purely for our own benefit.
In Christianity, it's pretty similar. Like you said, it's a lot of it's similar. Right? Like baptism. Right. When somebody converts, they get baptized. Yeah. Or you get baptized. I got baptized when I was a baby. Right. And in some Christianity, Protestant, different cultures, they do a rebaptism because you didn't really know when you were a baby. But like, it's as soon as you convert.
That just again another topic to talk about. If you're born Muslim, is one thing, but we all have to find Islam.
Right.
Get it?
You have to find your way to
You
it.
gotta.
You have to find
It's
your
not.
path.
It's not find your.
That's why we have confession.
Find your religion.
It's not that. It's just like.
Yeah.
Let me explain it. Right. We all grow up knowing that, for example, sleeping with people, going there is bad for you. But when you truly start to believe it, when you truly start to implement it, again, even like growing up in back in Egypt, Islam and culture go hand in hand, right? When you start to differentiate what's culture and what's Islam, and you start to like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you really have to just
It's like find your discipline.
Yeah, you find your discipline. You find the religion. You find the reason why. It's so deep. I don't even know how to get into it. Bro. Like, I don't even know how to say
I
it.
guess
I'm
to
kinda getting there.
explain it in our terms, it's like the same thing when a Christian would tell you you got to find God, find Jesus.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
It's just a way of life. It clicks. Like
Yeah.
one day, it might click. You might go through a heartbreak, and you start praying, making dua. Dua is like prayer to God. It's like, why did that happen to me, right? But then it starts to click. God says in a verse, "We will not burden a soul more than it could take or handle." Once you start like reading the verses and implementing it in your life, it's beautiful. Now you know that everything you're gonna go through, God knows you could go through it. That's why He put you through it. You get what I'm saying?
Character development.
It's
I'm
character.
hearing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
when they're
trying to
saying
connect the dots
find,
of
it's
what you're
not so
saying.
much of like, I discovered this. It's not
Yeah.
that when they say find, it's just
When you start to implement it in your life,
Yeah.
you start to find true value in it.
This is how I'm understanding it. Like if I had a hobby and I wanted to really invest in it, I have to take the steps to do it. Finding your religion, you have to take the steps with that are in that religion. Following the culture. Is that the right way to
the
say
culture is following the deen. The deen is the religion. So
it? The deen is the religion. Okay.
religion.
But yeah, like taking the step by like how you guys were saying, like to shave everything, right? doing those actions. So you're saying like when you live that lifestyle, that's when you find
You
it.
start to find happiness.
I got
It's
you.
like another thing is what we do is we pray 5 times a day. One of them is before sunrise, right?
Before you start your day.
Before you start your day. But some people say I sleep at 1 a.m, and I'm very tired, and now I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. Mind you, our prayers are by the sun and the moon.
Different stages of the sun.
I mean the sun, not the moon. So one of our prayers, it changes by the time, right? But whatever. Say we have to wake up at 5 a.m, right? A true soldier, you might be in the gym pushing all these weight, but if you can't lift that cover up at 5 a.m. to get up and pray to your Lord, are you really a man? Are you really the powerful, the person that's squatting 600 pounds or pushing whatever? But you can't lift up a simple blanket.
Lifting all
off
that
of
weight, you can't lift that blanket.
Come on, for your Lord, the person that gave you everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
That's when you start implementing Islam in your life. You start to sacrifice these little actions. Because we live not for this dunya. Dunya means this life. We live for this life and the hereafter. We know there's a life after this, right? There's going to be a day. Say I wronged you. Say I go talk behind your back after today, right?
Dang, what he doing?
I'm just saying.
He showed you that belly.
Should it? There's going to be a Lord. There's going to be a Lord that's going to I'm losing my train of thought.
There's gonna be a day where
I'm held accountable for what I did, for anything I've harmed you with. Right? There's a God that's gonna be there to bring fairness and equality between all of us. Right? Say you're a person of power and you're abusing like your workers. Right? There's gonna be a day where you're gonna have to answer questions as to why you were doing it. You're not gonna get away from it. Like all these people like killing innocent souls or doing this or that. There's going to be a day where you're going to have to testify in front of your Lord, right? So when you live with that conscience, now when you're living your life, you want to live it in a righteous, pious way. You don't want to harm anybody. Your neighbors in Islam, you got to take care of your neighbors. If your neighbors are starving, you're not a good Muslim.
This is I'm gonna ask something. I don't mean to offend y'all if y'all get offended, but I've been seeing a lot recently. And explain it too, if y'all if y'all know what I'm talking about. But apparently, and I would consider myself a Christian, but I'm not into the Bible or whatever. So I haven't read any religious texts within your book, my book, or the Christian, the Bible, whatever. Right. But I keep hearing or seeing a lot lately that apparently you guys are demanded to kill anybody who's not with Islam. Or is that just some made up shit?
No, that's very made up. Just to make it clear.
Okay,
it's. I'll let you ask your question, then we'll hop on.
Okay.
So I feel like I know a little bit, but I also don't. So sorry if I pronounce it wrong. But the Quran. So what I was told by somebody, I'm not going to mention their name, in my past was that it says in the Quran that you need to. In order to convert somebody, you have to kill. It uses the word kill. Their idea of anything else that isn't God, right? So it's and some people wrongly take that and go and they kill people instead of killing their old beliefs and bringing them to the new way of Islam. That's not sort of no. If anything, if somebody were to give you if somebody were to tell you something like that, it just in any religion or anything in general, right? You should ask him, be like, give me proof. Just
so what that verse is talking about is when you want to accept Islam, you can't associate no other object or person with God. Like we believe God is one, and it's called shirk to associate God with another partner.
It's a major sin to associate another God to Allah.
It's not a sin. It's like you out the religion.
To compare or to associate.
Associate. I mean, you can't compare anybody to the one creator either. It's kind of disrespectful. Yeah. It's more than disrespectful, right? But just to go off your point, can you just repeat it one more time? You said you have to kill anybody that's not in the way of.
Or so what I've heard from people, not people, just online and certain like randoms I have spoken to before. Apparently, it said And if it's made up, go ahead and say that. This is not me saying, oh, I know this.
Just what you saw.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, it's just like if I'm not with y'all, if I'm not willing to convert, you guys have to take me out.
That's very incorrect. And if that was the case, we wouldn't be sitting in this room.
Which I know
Right?
that.
Wait,
You know what I'm saying?
But I just
we wouldn't be sitting.
Say that again one more time.
He said, you say it. Go ahead.
So what I was told or have seen in places and shit is like, I'm Christian. You guys are Muslim. You guys are trying to convert me. I say no. You got that? I'm telling them, or well, not telling them, but they would have to get rid of me. They would kill me because I'm not trying to follow what they're into.
Okay.
And
So
that's
that's
Your
what I was
time's
trying to
over.
say.
okay. And that's very incorrect, right? And we could even look at history, right? If we look at history, there's stories of prophets and just historians in general. When Muslim were to occupy a Christian or non-believing state or nation, they wouldn't kill them. But in Christianity, they would kill them, right? They would kill like or Judaism, what was it? One of the two. Anyways, I don't want to get into the other religions. I'll stay.
We're talking about like Romans and
It's
stuff.
like Knights Templar and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
But even with the
Crusaders and stuff.
yeah,
like that.
but even when Muslims would occupy a land,
The culling of the religion.
when Muslim would occupy a land, the non-believers, the only thing they would have to do was pay a tax. We didn't kill them. We didn't kick them out. We protected them actually from any invaders. We protected the non-believers from any invaders.
Like,
the
just
only
like
difference,
Jerusalem.
the only difference is you would just have to pay a tax.
Yeah.
That's it. So if Islam was about that, they would have all been taken out.
Right.
There's
And
how
again-
many billion Muslims in the country
Right.
or in the world,
So-
right? If we were all about
I
that, there would
have-
be violence everywhere.
And
Right.
going off of that point, I actually have like a story to share, which kind of corresponds with what you were saying. So the Prophet Muhammad back in his time,
Peace and blessings be upon him.
he had a Jewish neighbor, and that Jewish neighbor every morning they would direct up trash and put it trash and thorns and whatnot and put it in front of his house at the doorstep. And the Prophet, so he wouldn't not say anything to her. He would just casually pick up the stuff and put it to the side and in the trash and whatnot and go about his day. And this happened for a long time. One day he woke up and the trash wasn't there. And he actually went to go check up on that person and asked around like, yo, what happened to the Jewish lady? Like she didn't put trash in the morning. And, he went and checked up on her and found out that she was actually sick. And he actually went to go visit her and check up on her. So, going off that point, we don't discriminate any religion. We actually respect them. It's in our religion to respect and honor any religion. Like we can't disrespect your Bible or your people and whatnot, but we actually have to accept them and protect them and treat them like as if, you're one of us, essentially. And, speaking on the topic of, persuading people to come and join Islam or whatnot, we don't really do that mouth to mouth. We do it through our actions. Like if you were to watch me on a daily basis or any Muslim, we wouldn't try to persuade you to join Islam. We would just just show you
how devoted you
show
are?
you the right perspective and the right point of view of what we're actually doing. And our actions speak louder than our words.
Right.
Even something as simple as, again, I play soccer. My soccer team, a lot of people weren't introduced to Islam until they've met me or a couple of my teammates that are Muslim. And when they see us step out before practice or after practice and we all stand in one line and pray, it
Builds curiosity.
yeah, they're like, yo, why are you doing this? Ramadan is coming up. It's a month where we fast for 30 days from sunrise to sunset. So we can eat it when the sun sets, right? Eat and drink.
But only when it's dark.
Only when it's dark, right? And the nights we spend it at the mosques praying, right? It's a month. It's a holy month. Within that month, the Quran was revealed, right? We're getting into some Islam, but I'm just telling you guys about it. But when people start to ask questions and curiosity, then they see like you're really devoted. I'm playing games 90 minutes, right? 90-minute game, or we're going to extra time. We're playing an hour and 20. Yeah, and then I'm off no food, off drink, no water, no nothing, right? But you stay devoted for the cause.
There's levels to fasting in Christianity too.
Okay.
Like what you choose. No, I couldn't tell you for other Christian religions, but I believe Catholicism is the way. And like Lent. There's
Yeah.
Jesus went in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. And because of that, we have to fast. And the original idea is you need to fast almost like sunset to sunrise or sunrise to sunset. And you can only eat one meal a day. And then if you chose to on Sundays, because it's the Lord's Day,
Right.
you can eat it as much as you want. But now as we grew up, the three of us, we went to school together. Our idea of Lent was you give something up for the time, like something that you're addicted to, but it's not a problem to be addicted to. Like say you just really love candy. You give that up for 40 days, but you don't touch it at all. Like you can't. You're not allowed. If you do, like you have to sacrifice something.
Like we think about fasting as the same way, like bad habits and bad things that we have in our life. Fasting is a way to cleanse ourselves from that, and
it's one of the strongest forms of prayer.
Yeah. And it not only cleanses our minds and our souls and whatnot, it cleanses our body too.
In a scientific manner.
Scientific,
if people are into science, it actually kills a lot of cancer cells.
I know.
If you search and look into it,
Yeah.
it does a lot of benefits.
Because they're not getting food.
Yeah. And
It's like a detox.
it is a detox.
Yeah.
It's fasting is like proven scientifically in any religion to heal you. But I have three things to say that are very conflicting.
Go ahead.
To you guys.
Let's
Probably
hear it.
three of the most conflicting to your religion.
Okay.
One is about women. So you were talking about valuing.
Yeah.
You guys were so focused on talking. I'm not trying to put you down.
No,
But
you're good.
focused on talking about having the right woman, having
Right.
the virgin woman,
Right.
which everybody wants. What's the idea of multiple women in Islam?
Okay.
Like
Just
multiple
In
wives.
marriage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, multiple wives.
So in Islam, you can marry up to 4, but there is very strict criteria for you to marry 4, right? Number 1, you need to be able to provide for all of them. Say you marry 2, you got to provide for the 2. You got to give them you buy one a gift. You got to buy
Wait,
the
this
other
is
one.
optional. You don't have to marry.
It's optional, right? And I guarantee you, people in this day and age, they're not gonna marry 4 because they can't even deal with one.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's some big upkeep
Yeah,
right there.
like, so deal with
A lot
4.
of
That's
responsibility. Yeah.
You can't even handle one.
you can't even handle one. But you got to be fair with all of them. The first one, if you buy her a gift, you got to buy the other one a gift. You got to like set a schedule between them, and they got to like know of each other. Obviously, you can't keep her in the secret and in the dark and keep it a secret.
Because they have to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Mutual agreement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like I said, mainly in this society, it won't happen. But before, when men were going out to war, right?
Yeah.
You got to think of it. Religion it's not a thing for now. It's a thing for all the time, right? When men were going to war and dying, say there was one man for every 10 women, right? These women were going to live and die virgins or not having a man to love them and stuff like that. So there's a purpose behind everything, right? Because there was less men and more women. And now these men are going out to war, they're dying out. So the ratio was,
Oh,
get it?
the ratio was off and it
was
became
off.
And
kind of a
the
thing.
ones that lost their husband or man in the war, like, so who's going to provide for
Who's
them?
going to take care of them
Yeah.
or their kids and stuff like that. And
So a solution.
yeah, and in Islam, even marrying like a widow woman and taking care of her kids is very valued. Like because we value women to that extent.
Yeah.
We don't look at a woman that was married and divorced in a bad way. The
negative
Prophet,
way.
alayhi salatu wasalam, he married a woman. Didn't I? Okay, but he married a woman that was a widow. She was older than him.
So what about, say if it was 4, you said 4, right?
That max.
All of
four.
them that this, just like for reference.
And just to make it clear, you can't sleep with all 4 at the same time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You can't just be like, all right, all of y'all.
Let's have,
You get what I'm saying?
If you
That's not how it
accept
works.
it,
Yo, right now.
Yeah.
so
Nah, that's crazy.
say just a Muslim man, right?
Okay.
Chooses to have 4 wives, but they're not all like one's widow, one's virgin, they're all virgin. Is there a difference?
No, you still treat them with the same respect and same.
No, I don't mean like that. I
Yeah.
mean like, are you supposed to go find somebody who needs the support, or are you?
No. I'm just saying that if you happen to marry a woman that's older than you, for example, it's not frowned upon. Or a woman that's a widow with kids, it's not frowned upon. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all still have their value.
What's the marrying age?
There's no age. It's kind
There's
of
no
like
age.
I mean, you got it.
That's
No,
my next
pause.
one.
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's based off maturity.
No,
it's
no, yeah.
maturity. Yeah, like
Puberty.
I don't mean like no age. You just gotta be conscious of what you're doing. You gotta obviously hit puberty. You have to, as a man, you gotta be able to provide and protect.
It's overall mental maturity and
mental
physical
maturity.
maturity.
I'll say if you got
I didn't.
a one wife or two wives at 18 or 16, I don't know if you'll be able to provide.
If you're able to.
If you're able to, yeah.
There's millionaires that are 18, 17, 16,
that.
Yeah,
right?
speed.
That.
There's millionaires.
Yeah, speed.
And he's
There's
kind of
speed,
like
yeah.
in
Yeah.
between Christianity and
Yeah. yeah.
But
Dang.
all right, so
I already know what you're about to ask.
yeah, I know.
He's about to ask us about Satina Aisha.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. But there's another one too after. But Muhammad, it's probably the biggest like
Yeah.
disagreement with your religion,
Okay.
but from the world
Yeah.
that Muhammad married a 6-year-old.
Okay. They say that.
Just
right?
straight up. I just put it straight
Is
up.
this,
because-
is this like history or is this like a
No, they say that, right? But
Okay.
if there's no text that says she was 6 years old. There's no text that says she was 9. There's actually a conflict whether she was 6, 9, 12, 16, right? And
Okay.
there's, just to make this clear, again, I'm not a scholar. So I looked into it, but I'm not a scholar on the topic, right?
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
how old was he? Did it say that?
I'm not sure.
If we're talking
Because I don't think he was
old
above
history,
20, right?
I would say
I'm not sure.
20s minimum.
No, because the Prophet ﷺ didn't
That's son of
become a prophet until his 40s.
30.
30?
30 or 40.
But he wasn't a
But
prophet.
I'm blanking. Like I know all this stuff, but I'm
Yeah.
just blanking.
Mm.
But just to make it clear, Satina Aisha, he didn't have any intimacy with her until she was past the age of puberty, just to make that clear,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And there's descriptions. We go off, there's hadith and descriptions and things as such. People would say hadith is like, it's a chain of narrations, like by, explain hadith, bro. Because I know it in Arabic, but in English, it's kind of difficult to like explain it.
I got you.
So if you were to do something, right? If you're telling us, giving us advice on what to do in life, hadith is basically like you're telling us, we like relay the message to other people. We write down in text about what you did, how you lived, what did you do in your life?
Everything is documented.
detail.
Like
Okay.
hadith can't just be like, oh, I heard him say that. No, like hadith is a chain of narrations where I heard from him, who is a trustworthy person, who's this. I heard this word for word, and then it's passed down. So through a hadith, we have a hadith and things that tell us that Sayyidina Aisha, when she was sitting next to the Prophet, right, her head was shoulder with the level of his shoulder, and he was a tall. From descriptions, we know he was tall. Some like kind of what he looked like. So if she was a 6-year-old, like people try to say,
Right.
she would probably be like down here, not at his shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing is, people back then matured way quicker than today. Like for example, even my mom. My mom was 5-6 years old, working, selling stuff with her, dad and stuff like that in the streets. Like that was normal back then. 5-6 years old, working. So imagine 1,000 years back. Imagine what the kids are at that age are doing. Like people, especially when like you're living in a society where the father figures and the brothers and the older people are going out to wars and
It's
stuff.
war.
You're forced to
Multiple
grow
families.
up. Yeah, you're forced to grow up and provide for your family and stuff like that. So it's the same thing for females and women.
So they're kind of forced
Yeah,
because men going to war
Yeah.
and men having different
Like-
families.
like girls nowadays, like you're born and you go into school. Like they didn't have school back then. You're born into that role of a woman as a woman. Like you're taught how to provide for your husband, provide for your family from a very young age. So you're physically and mentally matured at a young age.
And also marriage, she needs to be physically and mentally mature in order for it to happen, right?
I see what you're saying.
It needs that's a criteria. In Islam, that's a criteria. So she needs to be mentally, physically mature, and she needs to be accepting of it. So she can't be mentally,
consensual.
You can't just be like, I want to marry your daughter. Here's my daughter, and she refuses. Even in today's age, like even if she's 20, 25, 30, want to marry her, and her dad is okay with it, she's not okay with it, it's not okay. You can't marry her.
So is there such a thing as like arranged marriages at all?
Arranged marriages it's a term where it has a negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Arranged marriage, first of all, it's a cultural thing. It's not an Islam thing. Right? Because
Gotcha.
you could be an American Muslim. You could be an Indian Muslim. You could be
it's a
a
thing.
Brazilian Muslim.
Many
Right?
different cultures.
Same things with Christianity. Like, you could be whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're talking about in like a cultural sense, arranged marriage essentially is my son is ready to get married and he hasn't found a person that is suitable for him.
Gotcha.
And my daughter is ready to get married. So let's let them hang out and see if they're compatible and if they like each other. If they like each other, they'll get married. If they don't like each other,
Like a helping hand.
it's a helping hand.
I
It's a
got you.
community.
Not like
It's a
the
community
royal
thing.
family type.
No, it's not like this is my daughter.
Sign this
It's
contract.
not-
Sign this here and then now you see her.
It's
No.
not. It's not something that's forced upon.
Yeah.
Like it's something like a helping hand. Like your parents are finding someone for you. That's how.
Yeah.
That's what an arranged marriage is. But culture, there's some countries and some cultures that force.
They have
you
nothing to
into
do
that.
with Islam. That has nothing to do with Islam.
And Islam protects
Okay.
you from that.
Yeah.
So people, combine culture and religion, but culture is one thing and religion is another.
I was actually gonna ask about your guys' culture. So Egyptian culture and Moroccan culture. I've been looking into Moroccan music.
Okay.
That's the only thing I've gotten into it.
Who do you listen to? Who did you first? Distinct?
I don't even know no names. I don't know any names.
You gotta-
I just look up a playlist, keep it at that.
Yeah.
But like, what's the culture? What's the culture?
Well, in terms of what? Because the culture
We're very
is
different.
Is
Just-
very
just-
broad.
Very
Like,
okay.
In terms of what weddings, people.
I want
music.
to. Well, we'll say three main things, right? So we'll say, what is, how do I say it? What do you do for fun, right? What do you do for fun? And
Let's start
think
with
what
that
else.
until you think of another question.
I gotta think. What do you do for fun?
Go ahead, you start.
So I lived in Morocco for quite a time, like a couple years, and then now since I'm in school and whatnot, I just go for the summer for 3 months and whatnot. Well, it depends on the city. So the city I'm from is Oujda, that's up in the north, next to Algeria. Basically, we have a beach. What for fun? So.
You said you're from Kenitra?
Alright, don't play with me, bro. Well, for fun, like, if it's not like what we resort to mainly is soccer. Like that's our passion. That's what our country is built upon. So if we're not like kicking rocks and kicking a ball around in the middle of the street,
You just reminded me of them good old days.
you'll find me in the cafe. Like I'll be in a cafe surrounded with young guys, old heads, but I'm mainly with old heads. Like just listening to wisdom, listening to their life experiences, and the cafe is literally where we spend the most time of our life in. That's where the
But cafe is different than like an American.
no, it's way different.
Way different.
It's way different.
It's like here, the bars is the go out spot.
Yeah.
There's the
Cafe is the
cafe.
go-out spot.
Yeah.
But cafes is 24 hours, bro.
That's-
Like it's
that's
24 hours.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you're going through something in life, that's opportunity to express yourself. Like
You sit there at the cafe. You can sit.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just
Okay.
drink like dark coffee on top of it. They be smoking cigarettes, but that's a cultural thing.
They be
so-
having hookah, all that.
So like someone like, let's just say we went to Morocco.
Yeah. Oh, y'all different.
You're
y'all
gonna
tourists.
love it, bro.
Right. I was
You're
saying, it's
gonna
gotta
I'm
love
talking
it.
about like the broke people side, like the people like
You're talking about the true culture.
Yeah.
The true culture behind it.
true culture. Y'all up in the city. Y'all going to the Sahara Desert. Dune buggying. And,
Yeah, okay.
Stuff
I
like
see,
that.
I
Going
see.
to the
Something like
tents.
that recently, right?
Going to the mountains, yeah. Y'all would
was
love it.
beautiful,
Morocco's
bro.
a
Doing
very,
activities.
yeah, it's so beautiful. You got the mountains, you got the beaches, you got the desert, all in one country. So there's the opportunities and the activities is endless.
Okay. Okay.
I'll talk in a not a tourist, and
Yeah,
then
not
with
a tourist. Legit
right?
culture. What do you got?
Again, soccer. Soccer is huge.
That's
He
I feel like that's
reminded me.
everywhere around the world besides here.
Yeah, low key.
He's right. You're right.
Growing up, this just again, I'm gonna share a story from growing up. Right, I grew up loving soccer. I played it at a young age, but my friends and we didn't have enough money to buy a soccer ball. So what would we do? Right, there was 3 different options. We play with a rock. We found like a nice rock. We would keep it in like the garage or something, and we play with that.
Imagine
The
kicking
sec-
a rock around.
Yeah, I have so many scars. I have so many scars on my feet.
Yeah.
The second one, we would get a bunch of socks, like old socks, and put them together, and we make a sock ball.
Okay.
and we would play with
It
it.
sounds better than a rock.
Yeah, and then the
You,
third
tie 'em
one,
up?
the third one, no, we would just like stuff them in each other and just like.
Oh, I see
make
what you're
ball-
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get you.
yeah.
And then the third one was in school. Obviously, I'm not gonna go to school with a bunch of socks. So what would we do? We would get a Pepsi can and then stomp on it.
Yeah.
It's like a hockey puck, but we're playing soccer with.
Oh, okay.
But
The
that
shoe
was
though,
the
right?
with
With
the
a
shoes. You have to wear the shoe. But the goalposts were rocks.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no shoes in Morocco. If you got shoes, you're rich. You're straight
Really?
sandals
Listen,
and flip flops.
It's this one shoe that everybody used to rock, whether you're young or old. It was a white pair of like these. They look like Converse, but they had no brand. But you would wear that for soccer, you wear that for the gym, you wear that for work, you wear that for going out. It's just one pair of shoe that everybody would just have, right? It was durable for everything. But yeah, that's the story. But just general culture, cafes. I live in Alexandria, so we're right by the ocean.
Yep.
Beautiful. The Mediterranean Sea, beautiful. You got people fishing. You got people waking up in the morning to watch the sunrise. You got in Cairo, now it's more of like a tourist area.
Yeah.
In Cairo, there's a lot of malls, a lot of tourist attractions. You got the pyramids. You got the museum that just opened up. You have
Oh, that views the museum.
yeah,
not
that
the
pyramid.
pyramids.
I saw it
Yeah,
on
you saw that.
social
I
media,
posted
yeah.
it recently.
I'm big into architecture.
Okay.
Architecture.
Yeah,
major.
yeah.
So like I saw that everywhere, not just on your thing.
It's beautiful. Speed went to it. He
Yeah,
streamed.
yeah.
He streamed.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
That's where I first saw it, I think.
And then I'm not gonna lie, the best beaches are in Egypt. It might be biased. That might be a biased opinion.
Oh,
The best beaches are in
Morocco's
Egypt.
are famous.
I've always
hold
wanted to
on,
go to
hold on.
Morocco. I've
Listen.
always heard
Morocco's
Morocco.
beaches are famous, bro.
Egypt, bro.
We're the
Egypt.
number one most touristic
That's
country in
cap.
Africa for a reason.
That's literally cap. He's taking it off what
Cap.
TikTok or Instagram.
No, I'm taking off the news.
The news.
The news.
What news?
Which one?
Which news?
All the news, bro.
All the news. They're not talking. The news are not talking about
In
Morocco. They're
general.
talking about Egypt. Anyway, the Red Sea, right? The Red Sea. We have some coral reefs. There's
How many like access points to the beaches you got?
Bro,
Just
what?
got Red
the
Sea?
whole Egypt is surrounded by ocean.
competition now.
Like what oceans? What oceans?
But it's rated the Red Sea.
All right, we got the
got Wildwood.
the Mediterranean.
But we're not. We're,
Yeah, Wildwood's lit. We
got Wildwood.
Yo, you guys gotta come down, bro.
It's fun.
I
Yeah.
have a house. I told you
Oh,
about it
for
before.
real?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
Well, I don't have a house.
What about the tourist spot?
That's what I'm saying. So the
Okay,
coral reefs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what coral reefs are? We're in the ocean,
Yeah,
right? So you
yeah.
got all these clownfish. You got all these like. I swam with dolphins in the ocean. Like most
Yeah.
people would go to like, I don't know, like an aquarium or something and see
We
dolphins.
go to
there.
Morocco.
Well,
Nah,
I go out
they
on
don't
a
have
boat.
dolphins in Morocco.
Alright, what?
Just listen,
Nigga, Hussein, man. Like, bro doesn't know what he's talking about.
bro. We're talking about Egypt right now. We're not talking about Morocco.
Egypt is, Morocco's right here. Egypt is right here.
It's higher. All right.
lower.
All right, let's not
What
start.
is this,
got
like
food.
cultural?
They're like
That's
two
a-
different sides.
This is like cultural beef.
Oh, they
bro.
got
This
this
is-
food.
They're just mad that we beat them in soccer
Like
every single time we
DRPR
play.
right now.
We got
Bro, I was
7
about to say
It's
AFCONs.
like DRP.
It's better happen in homeland too. though.
Yeah.
You want to talk about soccer?
Bro, do not start. We got 7 AFCONs. Y'all got
Y'all got
what?
knocked
They
out.
just they got knocked out by Senegal.
Y'all got half.
Calm down, Jamo. Don't pull out the
You got
knife.
knocked out by Senegal.
Number, who'd you get beat with? You got
Beat with?
I mean, beat.
Ah,
who beat you?
don't speak English, bro.
Who beat you? بكلم عربي.
You cut them out of it.
But
Anyways,
what-
come on, we gotta get back on track.
We can talk about soccer.
Anyways.
But okay.
So you get the gist. Egypt is very modern. There's a lot of cities. I'll show you guys after.
What?
a lot of cities.
Egypt
There's a
is
new
not
capital.
modern.
There's a new capital being built. That's better than Dubai.
Who's capital?
The Capitol building.
Nobody's here.
No, like a whole capital. Like because
Nobody
Egypt
lives
is.
here.
We live. I think the percentage is like 18% of Egypt is what we live on because we live really close to the Nile because the farming and
And floods
everything.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're starting. Our new president or our president is starting to like dig into more of the sand areas and like bring up a new capital, right?
I see what you're
So
saying.
it's built like Dubai. We got
building.
high skyscrapers. We got like 10
Alright, hold on.
10 car lanes.
You're not about to compare Egypt to Dubai, bro.
Egypt is way over Dubai
in terms of what?
I mean,
everything.
we've never been, so I mean,
and everything.
we're just going off of your opinions.
What's in Dubai? Dubai is
What's in Egypt?
everything. We're the first civilization.
Okay.
I'm just there
yeah,
for the
we're
sites. I'm
civilized.
there for the
Sorry,
sites.
can we stop?
I'm
The
there for the
First is
sites.
the worst.
Morocco, I want to go for the culture though. That's what I want to go to.
You do not want to go for
You gotta
that.
come to a real country.
Because he fits in.
bro.
Look,
You do
bro.
look
See haircut.
He can pull
I can
off
pass
a
for it.
He could probably come as your cousin, right?
Yeah, for real.
Passes everything, bro.
That's crazy. Y'all look like us. Like y'all look like Hispanic.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Like if I
see
didn't
it. I
know
don't think I ever
before
thought
he'd
you were
said
Hispanic.
anything about y'all, I would have assumed
I'm
y'all
gonna be
was
honest though. You
Hispanic.
know what it is? It's the hair. It's the hair that makes it look like that, and the skin tone too.
Nah, with the braids though, definitely.
Yeah, I should have kept my braids on for the stream today. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't get a
You know
cut.
what's funny? He said, "No, bro, you look Egyptian," because I had my hair back.
Yeah, he had his hair like you.
You do look Arab. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe.
North
Yeah,
African.
North Africa.
Because people get in debates.
Do you have a picture?
They're like, they say
picture of my
Egyptians and
hair?
Moroccans, they're not Arabs, they're North Africans, and other people are debating whatever.
I don't know if I have a picture.
He had his, last week he came.
We're all brothers, no matter.
Last week he had his hair tied like you right now, and I was
So
like,
your-
dude, you
your
look
hair
like
is long?
you look Egyptian.
Yo, my hair goes. Your hair's probably longer.
My hair is like all the way down here.
Nah, my hair's not that long.
Yeah.
Mine's like maybe my collarbone.
Okay.
But I don't know if I got
My
a
shrinkage
picture,
is,
bro.
bro, it be going all the way
Don't
up.
even get me
I
started,
know.
bro.
Him
Yes.
too.
I was gonna say, me and you kind of got
He
the
got
same
that
style going on.
Somalian
Is your
hair.
hair layered? Is your hair layered at all?
All you got is food, nigga.
He's from Somalia.
Yo.
Oh
my God.
Go back to eating your full burrito. That's
Alright,
all
bro.
y'all
I
got.
love my
Bro,
food.
I don't think I
I'm
got
trying
a
some real
photo.
Moroccan food.
He's trying to dicky.
We're from the
Oh
slums of
yeah,
Egypt,
that's
talking
another
about
question.
Somalia.
What kind of food?
Oh, he's-
What's
I'd
the
rather be
cultural
from
food?
Somalia than the
Egypt
slums
food
of
is
Egypt.
way over.
Alright. Y'all know
What's
Oh.
Moroccan food? What's Egyptian
Hold on.
food?
Y'all know
Don't-
Gordon
don't
Ramsay.
you-
Hold on. Y'all know Gordon Ramsay, right?
Yeah.
He
just
said
ranked-
Egyptian food was the best. He ranked it
Say
first
what?
overall.
Say what, man? All right then, nigga.
Yo.
He ranked Moroccan, like they had a competition. Moroccan food, Moroccan cuisine was the #1 in the world.
Like,
In the
competition
world.
against
You know
who?
how many
Another
countries-
Moroccan?
In the world.
Who were they
Look it up.
competing
You know
against?
who Gordon Ramsay is?
Of course. He
He
was just
owns
at my
Egypt.
restaurant.
He owns Egypt. That's how broke Egypt is.
He owns Egypt.
And we own y'all.
Astaghfirullah alazim. I'm trying to stay calm. Because if I start talking, I'm going to fry you and your whole country.
How much
Yeah,
the
all right,
pyramids
you can never
cost?
compare to
Huh?
my country.
They're priceless.
Bro, our one stone from the pyramids worth your whole country.
That's all y'all
One
got.
artifact.
Name one thing from Egypt that's not the pyramids.
The food.
Exactly. The
Mo
science.
Salah.
The science. You heard that? The science.
All right, name something from Morocco.
Oh, the
no,
Atlas Mountains.
you name
The
something
Atlas
from Morocco.
Mountains. He
Name
just
something.
said the
Yo,
food. He
I
just
got
said
you.
the food.
2022.
Bro, I
what's
don't
the-
got a photo,
What's
bro.
the?
What?
Oh, he don't
World
even
Cup.
know.
World Cup.
Why you dabbing? They didn't win the World Cup.
Okay,
Why
who
you
was
dabbing them
Egypt?
up?
What was
Because they
Egypt at?
hosted it.
What was
man.
Egypt
They
at?
didn't
That's
host it.
disrespect.
No, it's here now.
host
It's
it.
here this year.
Semifinals,
They didn't host
baby.
it. They
Yeah,
made
it is here right
I never
now,
seen a
right?
country celebrate going to the semis and losing.
Okay, at least we have. Hold on. At least we have something to celebrate.
they
Y'all got
lost to,
nothing to celebrate.
We have 7 AFCONs.
Y'all
You know what
celebrating
AFCON
food.
You know what 7 AFCONs is?
You know what the? Hold on.
AFCON is African Cup, like
Bro,
the champions of Africa.
He's
we have it
proud-
7 times.
He's proud about winning
You know how many
a
times
soccer
that-
game in Africa.
Are you disrespecting
Win-
Africa?
win a
y'all
game
hear
in
this?
Europe.
Yo, he's
Win a game in
disrespecting
Europe.
Africans. All right.
Win the game in Europe.
So are you?
And then talk to
Win a
me.
game
Are you
in Europe.
degrading Africans?
You could beat Spain, Portugal, and then come talk to me.
Are you degrading the Africans?
You hype against beating Senegal. I mean, y'all lost to Senegal. Hold on.
He's hype. Hold on. He's
you
hype.
hype?
as shit. If you know about soccer, France is one of the top teams in soccer.
Okay, and we played them.
they're all Africans. So how's he going to disrespect African soccer?
I'm not. I'm
Mbappe, right?
disrespecting Egyptian
Mbappe's from
soccer.
Cameroon. You know what I'm saying? Egypt, if you look at it, the league is
Bro,
the top
Egypt
of Africa.
is not competing against any European country. Period. Morocco is.
Period. What are you, a girl?
Look, he had to
talking
look
about
straight.
period.
He had the floor on that one. Nobody talked.
He said period. Pause.
Yeah, he
that
was-
was a statement right there,
He
bro.
was
That
looking
was a
straight down at the mic.
He had that one, bro.
The last time we played Morocco, we beat them. What happened? What happened to Hakimi? He wasn't there. We beat y'all 2-1.
We just beat y'all.
I don't know nothing.
2-1.
We just
2-1.
beat them in the.
He talked
summer.
about U18. Who talks about Nick? Talk about the first team.
Eddie dying over
The
there.
first team. Pull up the first
Talk
team.
about the first team. The last game was 2-1.
Yeah. Okay. Where? And,
All right. I'm gonna show the camera. All right.
That's what they
go for it.
Yo, they
Yeah.
so broke in Egypt that they pull up like fake movies and fascinated about
Eddie,
winning
just pull it
against
up.
us.
Give it to Eddie. He'll put it on the
All right.
on the screen
Versus-
on the edit.
Search up the national record between Morocco and Egypt. I promise we on top.
That'll be in the vid.
Keep digging, bro. Keep searching. You're not gonna find nothing.
All right.
Looking.
Y'all can talk until I pull this
harder.
up. Ready? Last match.
me see.
Yo, you can put the trap. Chat, you see this?
Yeah.
Chat, you see this?
You see this
me
chat?
see.
Pedro.
2-1. You can see it?
Huh?
Oh. What happened?
Okay, what was that in the World Cup?
Okay,
where it
now
mattered?
he's quiet now. You see this?
What was that in the World Cup? Let me see.
Oh, you can't do that one.
Yeah, but
can't
we was
do-
even having our stars weren't even playing. Our stars weren't even playing.
Hakimi was playing. Your star player was playing. What are you talking
No,
about?
he wasn't.
Bro, that's the problem with Morocco. They just
he
start
wasn't.
lying when they getting fried.
Yumbo, you can't compete with us.
We did. We beat you.
You pulling up stats from us. Pull up stats against European countries that we actually beat.
I'm talking about
something
me.
y'all can't do.
Talking about Egypt versus Morocco.
That broke ass country.
He keeps saying a bunch of nonsense. He's trying to rage bait, but it's not gonna work.
Oh, it is.
It's not gonna work.
Well,
I showed the camera what they had to see. Let's switch the topic.
I will say, I feel like there was something way in the beginning that you wanted to bring up.
That's like baseball.
You said something about how
for us.
Not for. I don't watch
there
baseball.
was some
about
historical shit that you was
PRDR.
going through as a kid.
What I went through?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So,
Oh wait, what? Never mind. Keep talking.
were
I wasn't
yapping.
listening. I
We were
wasn't
yapping.
listening.
so he's talking about the stories that I seen growing up. So at a young age,
Oh, okay.
this is what he was sharing. Is I actually seen a death of a close cousin that I witnessed firsthand. Right. He got stabbed over a necklace. I was walking, me and him, and he got stabbed right in the heart over a silver necklace. It wasn't even gold.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? A silver necklace died right on the spot. So seeing that as a young boy, a young kid, just like, I feel like that just bumped me up 6 years automatically, 20 years automatically. Seeing that, and I had to witness it, and I had to try to save him and all that. It's not even that. It's also growing up during the time of revolution, right? Everybody was just like, it was free for all, right? It was like the
There's no
government
order.
and the police versus like thugs that had broken out, right? And I had to see that. Like one of the craziest things is like, it's literally there's a line and it's just this side attacking from here, this side attacking from here. They're just going at it, storage and everything, right? But again, this is not the case right now. This is time of a civil war, right? Everything is safe now. I just want to make
Everything
that
is
clear.
safe now,
Everything is
yeah.
good. Egypt is one of the safest places, unlike Morocco.
He's always talking on it.
But no, another thing.
Actually, I do got a question.
I'll go.
Are there like I'm not talking organized crime. I'm talking just your straight up
gangs?
gang. You know, like
Yeah.
is there a crime?
Oh.
Like if we're
I want to ask something. No,
Hold on,
deadass,
hold on,
deadass.
hold
I
on.
want to be serious. I want to be serious.
Let me answer this point real quick.
like people just doing illegal things.
So going off his point in Egypt, where they got like lines, this line of here, but that's actually happened because of what? What'd you say?
Civil war. They
Civil
were
war.
overthrowing our president.
Bro, people do that in Morocco because of like their favorite soccer team. Because in Casablanca,
That happens. That happens.
oh my god, they have like the two main rival teams in Morocco.
It's like
are,
the Eagles.
Are Wydad,
Yeah, for real.
Wydad and Raja. It's like the Cowboys and the Eagles, bro.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
both from the same city. They'll clash in the streets with swords and stuff over
a
soccer.
game.
Over soccer.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's passion, though.
That's-
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy, though.
that's like
That is
American
passion.
They
You're
football.
ride and
right.
die for the teams over there.
But
That's passion, but no religion. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's just culture.
that's
just
the thing
culture.
I was just gonna add because I wanted to touch on 2 points, right? Because we were talking about religion, talking about culture, talking about this and that. In Egypt, I sat with some like people that are gang affiliated or thugs or they have done stuff, right? When they go to fight here in Philly or any place, here we call kuffar, non-believers, right? They don't have like most of them don't have like they don't think of
Morality.
God, morality when they're doing an act like this. So they're going out there, you did them wrong, they're coming to kill you, right? But in Muslim countries, or I'll talk about Egypt exactly, because that's who I interviewed or talked to, right? When they're going to a fight, they're going to harm you, which is not good, but they're not going to kill you. Because they know if they kill you, whoever killed, there's a verse in Islam, whoever kills an innocent soul is like he killed all of humanity. If a person saves one innocent soul, it's like he saved all of humanity. You get it? So even the thugs, even the gang members, when they're going out there, they know not to hit, for example, like your left leg, or I forget what he said, left leg or something, because you got major arteries running there.
Yep.
If he hits it, you're going to die. So when he's hitting
Gonna
you with a
bleed out.
sword,
Yeah.
he's hitting you on your right side. He might cut your hand off, right? But he's not killing you. So that like really hit
So
me. I'm
just
like,
hard,
damn.
like really really harmful, but without killing somebody.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I got
Which
you.
is crazy. Like,
Is it?
it's good. It's bad, right? It's bad to just any violence in general.
Yeah.
But it's good that they're still conscious. Like this man has a family. He has a mom that's gonna cry over him,
Yeah.
right?
At least they respect that.
They respect it. Here,
Yeah, it's
Land that
free
shit loose.
game. It's free
it's
game.
everywhere. You could be walking. It might not even be you. They might be looking for somebody else, thinking it's you. We got the same long hair or whatever. Boom, you're going.
I think that stuff is messed up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That shit happens
So-
like that where we from though.
We've seen some pretty. Well, we're from a part of. We're from Camden, right?
Okay.
It's a lot nicer now. It's a lot nicer now, but we've seen some things.
Yeah.
You got a pretty complicated situation. I can't lie. That was rough. But man,
Another story I'll share.
yeah.
Part of that time when we were living at the time of war or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was in school and the war had just broken out. We were still attending school before it got shut down.
Yeah.
And I was like, what, second grade, third grade, something like that. And every day in the beginning of school, we all line up in like recess. There's like a big garden outside. It's not like indoors, outdoors, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all line up. We do the national anthem, right? And then all of a sudden we see tanks surrounding the school. Tanks.
Dude, could you imagine?
You're a little kid. They were trying to like, because they knew us kids, we had a protest ready.
Morocco could never.
We had why are you bringing two nations into this, bro? I'm sharing a personal story. But we had a
Yo, he hating.
but we had a protest ready as little kids.
Yeah.
And this is true. What we did is we had a protest and we ended up going against all our teachers and fighting them. Literally, imagine like 600,
Against your
700
teachers?
kids against our teachers because they were treating us a little unfair. In Egypt, they were still beating kids at that time.
Yeah.
So if you do something wrong, you would stand up. They would hit you with a ruler, just like old time schools,
Yeah.
here,
Old,
right?
old schools.
So
Yeah.
we just got fed up, and we were like, "This is a time to just take advantage of like
Rebel.
this war and all rebel."
Yeah.
So we all got in the lines, and we saw the tanks because I'm pretty sure the schools knew we were gonna do something, but we didn't care. We still went through with the plan. We started beating up. Yeah.
I know. I mean, you said it was just a time of war,
It's
right?
a time of war though.
Yeah,
Tanks
but
are to protect. I guess say we like call it like hire gang members or something to make it worse, right?
Okay.
They weren't
Yeah.
gonna go against the little kids.
Okay.
We all got out of it safely. But I'm saying we started beating up these teachers. We went into the cafeteria. We started beating up the cafeteria people.
No, that's messed up. They're just trying to serve you food, bro.
Nobody was safe.
Oh
And
my
then-
God.
everybody for real. And then
This is crazy. This is crazy.
and then the principal came the next day. He tried to calm us all down. What do you guys want? Da-da-da. We're like, the lunch food is too expensive. We want free lunch for a week, and then after that, lower the price.
For a week.
Nobody hitting us no more. This, that. They went on for like a month, and then school was shut down.
Wow.
But
But
that's some of the stuff I seen growing up. As a,
All right, I'm gonna
and
tell
then
you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you a reason why Morocco is better. So Morocco, we don't gotta deal with that. For lunch, you can go. You can send your ass home. You can go home, enjoy your meal with your family, and then
Because
come
y'all
back to
all
school.
failures. What do you mean go home for
Failures.
lunch? What do you mean go home for lunch? You're not even. That's not a
You know
real
how-
education.
Because we don't need education. We're just born
You're
smart.
stupid. Hold on.
born
Because
smart.
y'all-
That.
If
We're
you don't
born
need
smart.
education, you're gonna start out. You gonna come out like him. Bro.
Come on, like
Yeah.
you would want to come out like me. What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah.
You just
I mean,
What's the
I
name?
guess hearing stories like that, though, it's like, even though sometimes I do look around and especially looking at it, social media, because a lot of the times it's just feel like our country is just
Divided.
these days.
A lot of social media doesn't get out. A lot of information like that doesn't get out.
Yeah, they only put the stuff that they want you to see there.
Yeah.
Like both of y'all, what you were telling me today is like all new information to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
But
it's new stuff.
I don't just going back to what I was about to say though, is just like people like to sit there and fight and argue where we at, not knowing that there's shit that's going on like that other places.
Mm-hmm.
They want to sit there and fight, bitch, and complain about stupid shit here,
Yeah.
not knowing that we are privileged. You know what I mean? You're doing some bullshit right now, and you're talking bad about our president or going against the government because you are allowed to do that.
In other countries, you can't.
You
They'll kill you
had,
for it.
Can't.
like you said, they didn't attack y'all, but y'all had whole tanks pull up to your fucking school. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have had some shit like that happen to us. You know what I mean? And
little
it's
fire
Like one cop.
But I'll say this: there was a good and a bad in the tanks, right? Because I seen tanks that would take because a lot of people broke out of prison during this time. People would go into the prison, set them on fire, and free everybody out. It was bad. Stop bringing up Morocco.
Why are you looking at me?
Still saying, no, keep going.
So
talking about
they
Egypt, bro.
they would put tanks
Yeah.
for a limited amount of time. They would put tanks at every street in case one of these prisoners came or they were starting to do something.
Yep.
They would automatically hop out and take him to protect the civilians, to protect us.
Yeah, protection.
Yeah.
Unstable
So
ass
it's
country. Unstable.
I'm done talking, bro.
But I mean,
But you get what I'm saying. As of right now, none of that happened.
Imagine living inside of a country and you're worried about prisoners breaking out of prison. And
13 years ago, during a civil war, you never seen a civil war?
No,
because you're privileged.
Yeah,
because you're privileged.
Because Morocco's a better country.
You didn't even live in Morocco. You weren't even born in Morocco. So what are you talking about?
Is that a fact,
bro? Huh?
I was born in America.
Yeah. So why are you talking about?
Because I lived in Morocco.
You didn't. You just didn't he say earlier that he only goes in the suburbs?
I said I lived in Morocco for a couple years, and then after when I started my education in America, I started going 3 months out of the year.
Yeah. Actually, I got another question for y'all. Are you first or second generation
in America?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
first.
First. Dang. Are you first or second?
What?
Puerto Rican.
I have no idea.
No, I'm second generation.
Second generation.
So half of it, like I'll rarely ever visit Puerto Rico.
I might be second too.
I'm second generation. Yeah.
But even though I'm fifth, it's still like kind of crazy because I'm not British. Like British people have been here for many generations. Mm-hmm. Like what?
Oi, mate.
Bro. I'm Italian though. You know? Like we came from Ellis Island. That's where my
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it sounds weird, but I wish I had more. I wish I was more in tune with my culture. You know what I mean? Like, what's the language spoken in Arabic, and then
Arabic, but it's different dialects. Like each country in the Arab world got their own dialect of Arabic. So
kind of same as
our dialect of Arabic.
Spanish.
It's the worst.
It's different.
Their dialect is awful. Like it's bad. Like Egyptian, bro. I'm telling you, like Egyptian dialect, everybody understands
who's
it.
got
Everybody
weird
loves
Spanish?
it.
I'm gonna tell you why he's saying that.
No, Spain is the origin.
but it sounds weird.
But it's the origin.
It's the origin, but it sounds weird.
Europe is the origin of language, right?
Portuguese,
that's what
like
it is.
Spanish. Bro.
That's what Spanish. If you go to Spain, that's what they talk like. They talk like with the F in it. But we don't know our
Mexicans talk real fast.
language. We don't speak Spanish. We don't speak the Puerto Rican Spanish because it's spoken differently across different cultures. But hey, I mean, good for y'all. What's the name?
I just wanted to emphasize how bad their Arabic is. It's bad, bro. You don't even understand it. Like, it's not true Arabic. It's what do you ask him?
Ask him what he calls a car in Egyptian Arabic.
Sayara?
No. What?
There's multiple words.
Multiple
Arabiya,
words.
Sayara.
Arabiya. Now, what is the Arabic language called in Arabic?
Arabi?
How you call a car
Arabi and Arabiya? It's two different things.
It sounds a little different.
It's different.
That's
you did not
retarded.
cook, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I understood him a little bit.
Y'all not unique. Like we say tonobid. Like
what? Tonobid?
Tonobid.
That's not even a word.
Arabic it is.
You don't speak Arabic.
I'm sorry. I keep changing the subject, right? But is there any slang? You know what I mean?
Of course there is,
crazy
bro.
slang.
Yeah.
So is there like a higher way of speaking and then like a lower
There's
way
the
of
Egyptian
speaking?
way and there's the Moroccan way.
The Egyptian way is higher, and then when you want to speak slang, you speak Moroccan. You know, like when you speak formal and you're in an interview, you
When
speak
you want to
Arabic.
actually visit a real country, come to Morocco, not Egypt.
I'm
Egypt,
gonna
come
be
to
honest.
you.
Like I said, I've always wanted to go to Morocco. That's just me though.
That's you.
No one
You want to go to
nowadays
Egypt,
wants
right?
I think Egypt would be
no
higher on my
comment.
list.
No comment.
You want to go to Egypt, right?
I think it would be higher on my list.
No comment. He
Come on, he's going to Egypt.
Real shit, probably.
For Egypt, right?
Historical
Alright.
value, yeah.
Morocco.
They have no history.
Morocco.
I said Egypt. My bad.
Alright, it's 1-1 right now.
That's two.
It's because they're twins, bro. That's the only reason.
Wait, he didn't even know. He
Oh,
said
them too?
Morocco.
Oh, yeah.
I said Morocco. He said Egypt.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Egypt, but if I'm going there,
But
I'm just
Hold
going
up.
for photography methods.
They said two
historical.
Egypt, one Morocco.
Okay.
All right, Eddie, we did decider, bro. What you got?
pool say
I
different.
like,
Yeah.
I like the music.
You know what
I
it's
can't
like?
lie.
2-1. Does that remind you of anything?
2-1? No.
The game.
Oh, I see what he's saying. I see what he's
you
saying.
were hyped
I do
over
see what he's saying.
Y'all just got knocked out, and like y'all didn't even make the first round.
that was a good
of
coincidence.
playoffs in the AFCon. You should be embarrassed, bro.
He's still
Don't be
talking.
happy.
He lost in the final. I don't know why he's still talking.
We made it in the World Cup. We
all
made
right,
a
all
statement.
got me. That was pretty funny.
All right. Well, it seems like we're gonna be strapped for time now, but it was cool as shit to have y'all on. Y'all was chill as fuck.
Appreciate
Nah,
you
bro,
for
we're
bringing
not
us.
going nowhere.
I learned a
Not
lot.
going nowhere.
bro.
Yeah, bro,
Podcast
keep the
getting
team rolling.
rolling.
Got hijack.
Nah, bro.
Real quick before
Yes.
we end this, there's a it's like a TikTok or a quote or something that I saw that really resonated with me, and I want to leave all of us off with it. Right? He said, if somebody were to follow you for 7 days straight, for a week straight, would they know your goal just through your actions?
Will they know your goal just from your actions?
Yeah, just let that
Yes.
sink in, and then I'll explain it. Do you get it?
I mean, I have my own idea of what
What's
you're
your
talking
idea?
about. My idea is that if someone sees you implementing, right decisions to get to your goal,
Right.
then they can see that you're right or you're on the right path.
Right. Without you saying a word to him. So like if he just, it's stranger that just meets you, follows you for 7 days straight, say my goal is to be a professional athlete. Are my actions speaking louder than my words without me having to say I want to become a professional athlete? So you want to grow this podcast, right? Are your actions the next 7 days gonna say that?
We gotta
All right, chat.
implement that.
And there's like a saying, it's an Arabic saying, but I'll translate it. It says cover your candle and it'll glow brighter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like shine brighter, meaning don't tell everybody everything you're doing.
Okay.
So cover it. Be private, right? Because sometimes when you tell people things, oh, I want to do this, now they're envious of you.
Right.
Now they want to shit talk you and it might throw you off. One comment might throw you off. Cover your blessings, cover the things you want to do until it shines.
And it also holds you to it if you say it out loud.
Hold you
Nobody
accountable.
will ever know if you don't say anything.
All right. Well, I guess thanks for coming. Damn.
Yeah, they're definitely not on camera.
Thanks for Thanks for coming back and watching us again. It was cool as shit having y'all here. Like I said already.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hopefully we'll be back here one day.
Nah, dude, we'll do more content with you guys.
All right.
The road trip.
That would be fire.
Yeah. Since y'all want to become YouTubers or influencers or some shit, maybe we could definitely work together. It sounds yeah. All right. Well, I guess then we walk out.
Let's go. All right, chat. I'm out.